Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Yap Squad. We are on episode number 15 now with our hosts, me, Momo. We got Mamba here.
Hello.
Angel, and a very special guest riding the coattails of Mr. Beast himself. Coming close to up to 500 million subscribers.
Oh my God.
We have Wadism.
It is nearly 500 million. You aren't wrong.
Bro.
Well,
Y'all out there?
499 million
That's that.
950,000 off, but close.
Hey, and that is as closer than we are.
Fair.
And that's all that matters.
It's just inflation, innit? Don't worry about it.
Those TikTok reposters go crazy with the GTA cars and shit.
Yeah, they've
Dude, I
done the
swear,
legwork,
man.
to be honest.
You know-
they have done the legwork.
It
I
is
certainly fucking
crazy.
haven't.
So, for those of you who don't know, me, Wadism, and Mamba, we're somewhat old friends. Angel doesn't know this. Angel has no idea who this man is right here. And I met Wadism in the depths of hell,
You were the second person I met on YouTube.
which is fucking insane. Because I think you're the second person I met on YouTube too. I think number one was Mamba here,
Hello.
and it's
Hello.
it's really cool because you have become very successful, and I love that for you.
Good F
I mean, when we first met, we both had like less than 100 subscribers, and now
True.
you're sitting at over 50K. Your whole group, the Winkies, they're all sitting at 50K plus, and it's crazy to think
I
that
suppose so.
a few years ago. I mean, you guys are getting invited to events and shit.
True.
You guys
I
actually-
saw that shit.
Mainly court dates. To be honest. Speaking of which, I have a letter here saying ignoring this letter could cost you a lot more than a license fee.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
fuck.
I figured I'd just introduce myself with a little show and tell section. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware, but in England, we have to pay a TV license.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, I ignored the first letter, and apparently they've opened an investigation.
No,
So,
not the telly feds.
yeah, the telly feds come and bash my door in. Be like, sorry, sir, have you got your TV license?
So
we
what-
need it. We need your money to pay the BBC to employ more paedophiles.
Oh my God.
I don't even watch TV.
Wait, so why do you need a TV license if you don't have cable? Do you need it just for internet too?
It's poor people tax. Basically.
Gross. Pores.
Yeah. Obviously, I wouldn't know because I'm so big and successful.
That's why you ignored the first one. You're like, well, obviously this isn't for me.
Yeah, I ignored it. I was like, do you know who I am? Be gone.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
It is very cool.
Court case pending.
That's one down. We got how many members to go? 9. How many y'all got?
It's 5 in total, right? 6?
What, of the royal family?
Yeah. Not many of them left.
Your guess is as good as mine. Well, there's who we got. Big Charlie. He's in charge. And then Camilla. What a bitch.
Oh.
And then who we got? Will. He's a don't trust him as far as I can spit. I mean, he's got probably more hair on his balls than he has on his head. And then he married Kate, who there was a massive conspiracy theory about recently. No one had seen her for like 3 months, and like everyone on the internet's like, she's definitely dead.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know what the outcome of that was. Don't really care. I think they've got 3 kids, and then you've also got Harry and Meghan, who I believe are still in America. So lucky you guys.
We're good.
Wasn't
You can have
he
it back.
like not? Isn't he not royal anymore? Didn't they kick him
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, but they don't want attention.
Why did they kick him out?
Because he wanted to live with his new wife in America.
Yeah, but they don't want attention. So they wrote a book and did a Netflix special about how they don't want attention.
What the fuck?
And
there
went
was
on
also a
Oprah.
South Park episode about them. But they don't want attention, guys. So
Right.
Megan's dad is the worst too. He's just like, guys, stop. But then goes outside and is like, guys, my daughter doesn't talk to me. Megan, if you're hearing this, please
No
take to
way.
my
Yeah.
calls.
I don't really, I don't understand the thing about the royal family. It's not like a majority of people over here don't give a toss, to be honest. I don't understand.
Oh, I love these words. These
You
are
get
awesome.
you get the odd, fanatics, but they're just fucking nuts.
I feel like we care, like the Americans care more about it. Like I've met some fucking crazy American, like they're like, oh my God, the royal family. Did you know Princess Diane got murdered? Like, okay.
Well,
we got that shit too.
But like, at least when we had the Queen, like, you'd be like, yeah, based.
R.I.P.
Yeah, like she was kind of based, but I haven't got any evidence to back that up particularly. But like,
you
she
can
was
just
kind of
feel
cool.
They're just the vibes.
From my
Yeah.
memories.
You'd be like, oh, like rich Asians come here, and I look at Buckingham Palace and go like, oh, take pictures. Yeah. I
So
don't really understand the point of them, to be honest. Just good bloodline, isn't it?
I don't know. Looking at Charles and William, I don't really know if you call that a good bloodline.
Well, freaky lizard people. Probably. No, I wouldn't say the genetics are good, but they got lucky with the bloodline. So
Best RNG and worst RNG at the same time.
yeah, and you can kind of see why they killed off. Why Diane also.
Well, she was bad at driving at night. That's really the biggest part.
She is a woman.
Was. Now, the royal family he was originally referring to was the Winkies, and how many members entitled into that one.
I kind of let you go off on that tangent, but I was like, I did not.
It was interesting to hear that.
Yeah. Who have we even got? There's only 5 of us, and there has been for about 3 years. Yeah. This feels like I'm like doing an interview. This is weird. So yeah, that started. You were technically an honorary member.
Yes, for those Winkies fanboys that don't know, I was an original member of the Winkies.
Yeah. All 3 of them.
Yeah, me, Mr. Bio, and Wadism.
Yeah. Beginning of the Discord, that was them days.
Well, they don't really understand how far back even the just the time goes, because me and Momo met like 7 years ago.
2017.
Something like that, right?
Around 2017.
Wait, did you meet him before me?
2018.
We met like around the same time because it was the only difference was the only thing that kept us different was the time zones, because I think you were still in fucking high school, and I think I was playing with Wadism in the morning, like whenever you were at school.
Working, yeah.
And he was I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, I remember the first time, because I've been playing Fortnite recently, and the first games that we played together was Fortnite Season 2. And you were the first. You were the first person I got my victory royale. My first ever victory royale was with you. I remember I won. I remember I won with you because you were. It was back when they had like the Easter egg, like fucking like grenade launcher thing. And
that's a throwback.
I remember you fucking just spamming it, and we won.
Was he there? He was there for Hand Simulator, no?
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say our first session was Hand Simulator.
I remember that.
Yeah, I think that video's still up somewhere. It might be privated, but it's still.
I have mine from mine's in my cryptid files because it's on my old channel, my older
archives.
It's considered evidence.
Yeah. What else we do? We did Gartic Phone.
Gartic Phone.
Yeah.
I'm upset about that because I don't think anyone made a video about it except for Blue. But he put it
was hilarious.
He put it on his on a subscription on his whatever the paid version of YouTube is. And I was just like, I was like, I want to see this, but I don't got money.
You got paid to see a session you were in.
I was like, Dr. Blue, why?
I can't keep up with that sort of stuff, to be honest. I'm like the least YouTuber ever. Like, I'm, as far as I see it, I'm just a dude. Like, I just like playing games, and that's like, I don't know. It got to like when it was all sort of blowing up on TikTok, it did feel a bit like it, but then it sort of died down a bit, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm irrelevant. This is brilliant."
W.
And
but
like the feel is crazy, you know, just especially with the reposters. You guys have a lot of fans too, so it's like
I think it depends on your mentality, though. To be fair, I've never really cared that much about it. I don't think. I've just always seen it as something I do in my spare time. If you can make money from your hobby, then brilliant. But I'm not that fussed about it. Like, I know that sounds. Oh, he's so humble. But like,
Oh my god.
But yeah, like I don't know. It's just especially as I've got older as well. I'm like prioritizing different stuff. Like, because I moved here like 2 months ago, and obviously the last year of my life has basically been trying to get a flat. So that's sort of I'm just trying to actually be a real adult and not live in mummy's house.
I feel that.
I heard housing's rough over there across the yonder pond.
Yeah. It's very rare that anyone under 25 will be able to even look at buying a place.
The fuck? I mean,
yeah, it's rough.
I mean, same here,
but
more like
for like a flat though, like that's just
But landlords take the piss. Landlords will just charge extortionate amounts just because they know that people have got to pay. So, yeah, this whole cost of living crisis, nice one.
Woo!
So that's, it's brilliant.
What else you got going on? Do you do it full time, or do you work as well?
Oh no, I've got a job. I started a new job yesterday, actually.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I basically make drugs.
Sick.
Yeah.
You sell them too, or what?
Nope, just make them.
Send them out sometimes.
Horrible company.
Just go down your nearest. Just go down your nearest alleyway. I'm sure you'll find one of our representatives. Yeah, no, I've been working since I was 16. I never saw this as a full time. I don't earn enough money on it, anywhere near enough to do it full time. Anyway,
at what point would you consider it?
Oh, if I was making like 2,000 to 3,000 a month minimum consecutively for like a year and a half, but I'm nowhere near that.
2 to 3. So what are your monthly like expenses then? If that's the minimum that you'd have to make to quit your job?
Mostly food and porn.
Ooh.
No, I'm joking. I don't know, to be honest. I start the month with money, and then I end up, and it's all gone, and I don't know what I've done with it a lot of the time.
That's I think that's how we all are. Yeah, I mean,
a lot of people are.
I mean, I've got all this shit, I suppose, which is
the telly license to worry about.
It's almost as
it's got on TV licensing. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. To be honest, come and think of it, I'm not sure. I don't know. Food, beer.
that has its that has its
the silence of my victims. Yeah, it's since moving out, it's been different because I've had to prioritize differently. But
yeah, I think that's the biggest thing that people don't realize is like, all right, before when I was living with my parents, I could prioritize my own food.
Yeah,
now I have to prioritize where I'm living.
Mummy, what's for dinner? I want beans.
Classic.
And then,
How much beans do you have currently on hand?
I've got 2 tins in my cupboard.
Is that because you ate 5 already, or is that like how many do you buy when you go to the store?
Usually you get a 4-pack, and you can get 2 servings out of a tin. So that's 8 lots of beans. If we're doing rounds of beans, so you could go for 2 rounds. But like beans are very versatile. I suppose you don't really have them over there, do you?
No, we got beans. We just don't love them that much.
It's not a every meal type of thing.
I don't understand. You could have beans with every meal.
That's the issue.
Like for breakfast, you could have a fry up with beans.
What's a fry up?
It's like
a. Oh, come on! You know what a fry up is?
Different wording.
You just, like an egg,
like a fried egg sausage.
Like a fried breakfast.
Stuff.
Oh,
basically, like when you would go order a fucking American Slam from Denny's. That's
the Grand Slam.
This guy's call them a slam. That's fucking cool.
It's called the Grand Slam from Denny's. It comes with 3 eggs, 2 bacon strips, 2 sausage links, 3
Damn.
pancakes, hash browns.
That sounds cool as shit. Yeah, I
and
want.
it's only $7.99.
Are you ever going to come to America and hang with the boys or what?
I'd like to. I would like to. I am scared of Americans.
It's not that bad.
You want me to go get my AR from my closet? Real
Tell
quick
that
and
to
show
most
you?
of the Middle East.
They don't come. They don't come here though. We go there. That's different.
The last time they came here was pretty bad.
Oh yeah, you lost some towers, dude.
Where'd they go?
Did you ever find them?
No.
Oh, but miraculously, a big new shiny one appeared. So
Osama bin Laden stole them.
true. It's the anniversary of his death yesterday, I think, or today, maybe.
America,
John Cena,
we got
John
him.
Cena announced it on WWE.
What a weird thing for John Cena to do.
When you have no other announcements.
Osama
it would have
died
been yesterday.
yesterday.
So you know you get like Facebook memories. I had one yesterday, and it was something about how they're selling a new tinned fish in shops. Oh, what was it? Osama tinned. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember the fucking joke. It was something like Osama tinned Laden. I was like 14. So it was funny at the time. I didn't really hate it, but yeah. The whole thing's kind of tragic, really. You know, he had a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so did 2,000 other people, but I guess what can you say?
Do you remember when he died?
I remember waking up the next morning and they're like, Osama's dead. And I was just like, I'm fucking like in 7th grade. I'm like, who's that?
See, Pennsylvania, we went crazy. Like, there was people out in the streets banging pots and pans, climbing lampposts. They were like, he's fucking dead, bitch.
Well, he died at like fucking 8:30 p.m. and it was bedtime for me, buddy. So
Yeah, they were out there till like 3 a.m. Ain't got no job, but they out there celebrating.
We're like the 100,000 people in the Middle East that, like, the US and the UK collectively killed.
They weren't
not
too
make
happy
up for
about
that?
it.
Yeah.
No.
Well, they're dead. So, yeah. Anyway, our
We did
countries
this.
have done some pretty bad things. It'll be all right. Don't worry, guys.
We'll be all right. Surely.
Anyway, what do you make of Biden?
Old and confused.
I think he's funny.
Dementia.
He is pretty funny.
Yeah.
And he's got a couple base moments. We were talking about that the other day.
Oh yeah,
We think he's farming.
You
He's
were watching
farming
that
like the
edit?
speech moments. You know what I mean? Like when they'll do like, "We will never bow. We will never." And then it's like a beat drop. but like the other day, he's like, "Don't." That's all he said. He's definitely farming, bro.
And
There's no
then
way.
they fucking did.
Dude, why didn't they
Don't.
listen?
I think nobody
Okay,
respects
We're
him.
going to. I did. Our perspective. I mean, the way I see it is your options are Trump or Joe Biden. It's basically like picking between Fred or Rose West to look after your kids.
Yeah.
Now, an American audience might not understand that joke,
No.
but Fred and Rose West were a
I just
couple that
agreed.
murdered children and buried them in concrete.
I don't. Should I have agreed with that?
Doesn't sound like it. No.
Never mind.
Yeah, based. But yeah.
I mean, how do you guys
are
see him
doing-
over there?
You guys are doing some interesting things.
Hey, don't put me in this.
We're
I'm just
indoctrinated to be like, we have two choices:
well,
And
this
both of
guy
that.
or that guy,
Yeah.
and that's it.
but that's
Yeah.
the truth. We don't have any like, despite it's the illusion of choice.
Yeah.
And in reality, it's not up to us. Because even if we do fucking say something, the Electoral College is just like, just kidding.
Yeah, just kidding. bitch.
Yeah.
It
They'll
doesn't
send in
really
the
mean
right
anything.
place, I suppose.
I think it's like, I don't know. I don't understand politics. That's why I don't vote.
W. Like 70% of Americans don't
Not an
vote.
American. Get fucked.
God, imagine if 100% voted, what would happen?
Nothing.
They whoever they wanted to win would still win anyway.
Yeah. Who is they?
Deep state lizards.
Exactly.
The CIA is in our voting systems.
To the CIA agent watching this, that was a joke.
They watch me all the time, probably. Who knows?
They have to. I mean, especially with Angel's last remarks on the last episode.
That is true. He did threaten to kill a lot of people.
I
Mostly
won't go that
children.
far.
Yeah.
If I do it,
Okay,
it'll be
that
in a
part's
much more
false.
satirical way, I think.
But they'll kick your door in along with the TV license collectors, and they'll take you away mid episode.
No, it's just something else for me to spend money that I don't have on if I kicked in my door. It's quite a nice door as well. Look at that bit of wood. Beautiful.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, man.
The difference between American doors and British doors is that's probably a full solid hunk
I was
of
gonna
wood.
say that's
It's
actual
like,
wood.
Yeah,
that's-
it's like that thing.
Crafted from
Ours
one
is,
entire
ours is
tree.
just two pieces and a shit ton of air between. You can just punch through it.
That's why we have guns behind them.
We don't. Yeah, just knives. But no,
Trying to
like
stab.
back to the point. Back to the actual point. I would love to go to America. It does frighten me a bit because of how big everything is.
You'd
And
be
I
safe.
don't just mean the people.
Damn.
It's a lie though. We're not that big.
I'm
But no,
pretty
just
big.
like
Yeah.
how like
Just fat.
Liar.
like McDonald's are probably like quadruple the size of ours.
Oh yeah, I love watching those videos, like the Jubilee videos of them, like British people try American McDonald's for the first time.
bloody big.
The thing, most of the people over here are like, "Oh yeah, the food's overrated over there." I'm just like, doesn't look overrated. It looks like processed garbage, and that's exactly what I want.
Yeah, we don't really pretend that it's like that good. I think
I think we
Yeah.
just know it's better than beans and toast.
that is true.
Oh no, right. That's good and well. Put cheese in the beans. Right.
That's like
honestly.
the people that put fucking the slice of American cheese on top of their ramen, dude. I know people that do that shit.
Well, that is
The
pretty
Asians?
weird.
That's the normal thing to do.
They're edible microplastics.
Uh-oh.
But
Oh my
by
God,
God,
PFOs.
I fucking love American cheese. I could eat like because we get it in packs of 10. I could just go through it.
American
Mm.
cheese is really good. I wish it melted more.
So wait, where would you go though? if
It
you
melts the
came here?
most
To
out of like.
Texas.
New York, I've always wanted to do.
Oh my
Dallas
god.
City.
He doesn't like us.
I know, basic bitch. No, I would like to do Deep South.
Now this guy's gonna say, okay, I was gonna
I'm
like,
white,
he's
I'll
gonna say
be
LA
fine.
next.
Yeah, they'll love you there.
And then yeah, like I want to go to a gun range, not one where like there's some weirdos there, just preferably on my own.
Well, we could all go together again.
Yeah, we'll take you.
I know a spot.
True.
Oh no. Can I write my will before
What's
before that happens?
Well, the one that you can go to here, you can shoot like fully automatic ones too,
Yeah.
indoors.
Oh, the one that. we
Or I
went to.
could go to Walmart.
They don't actually.
Nope,
they
they don't
actually
sell
stopped the
guns
sale
anymore.
of guns there.
Oh, well, at least you're doing something about it, I suppose.
Then you
Yeah,
have
but
a
that
big
stopped-
R instead.
That actually
Or
stopped a lot of mass shootings. It did not actually. I lied.
No, I'm not going to make a school shooting joke. They're overdone. They've been cooked.
No, you can. I will.
Nah, I see the way I see school shooting jokes are the same way I see like Americans taking the piss out of British for their accent and teeth. I'm
Right.
like, it's a stereotype.
Yeah, it's like brotherly country
Yeah.
banter.
School shootings are communist propaganda. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's probably the Russians that
Yeah.
are saying all that shit. If we're being honest.
Definitely, definitely add that to the list of things that we might get in trouble for. Yeah, no. So New York, I'm not bothered about LA. Just
Only
looks
20
fake.
minutes in, by the way. This is crazy.
LA looks fake as shit. And plus, I've played GTA 5. I don't know. How it goes.
You already know what it looks like there.
Yeah, I could go around there without thinking about where I'm going. To be
It's
fair,
like, oh, this is Vespucci. Duh.
exactly. Yeah, Mount Chiliad. Let's go. Where else? I'm not
Sandy
bothered about
Shores.
Washington.
I
Sandy
mean, we
Shores.
got everything here. You could go to the desert.
I thought
you
you were
could go
talking about Shady
to-
Sands from Fallout. Then I was getting really confused. So yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't want to go there.
well, I tried playing the first one the other day for the third time now. and
Fallout
every
1.
time- yeah, every
That's so-
time I try
that's
playing
ages,
it,
bro.
I suffer.
I could never play those.
I suffer
They
just
look
from
so tough.
Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, I couldn't even play New Vegas because I can't
What?
speak.
Vegas is my favorite Fallout.
New
by
Vegas is
far.
class, man.
Uh,
Free tops it, but that
Three's
was my
good.
first one.
That was my first one as well.
I
Mm.
played 3 and 4. That's it.
I played 4.
New Vegas is the best story wise, I think.
I think they, yeah.
In
I like
terms
the
of
DLC
RPG lore.
and It was.
I think that's what the main thing is that the story itself is good, but as far as the mechanics and everything,
Yeah, but what year did that game come out?
I don't know, nerd. You tell me.
Which one?
New Vegas. Like 08?
2011.
Damn.
No, 10. I think.
Damn.
I would have been.
Because Skyrim come out
October
2011.
19th, 2010.
Yeah. And then Skyrim come out the year after.
I was more of a Skyrim guy. I love Skyrim.
Yeah, I was.
Games that came out in 2010. The original Black Ops, Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, good year games.
Fallout New Vegas. Rock Band 3.
Oh,
Super Mario Galaxy 2. Mass Effect 2. God of War 3.
Damn, this
Bad Company 2.
Oh, Bad Company 2.
Oh my
BioShock
God.
2. Halo Reach.
dude,
Damn.
2010 was just full of bangers.
What happened?
Wait, Pokemon Black and White.
Honestly,
Gen
that was
5.
Hold on, go
Gen 5 Pokemon.
Glorious period of gaming.
do 2020 now. Now I'm curious. What did games look like a decade later?
2020 is a weird one though, because lockdown, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Last of Us Part 2. Fall Guys.
you guys.
Wait, no.
Hello, Fall Guys.
Let's go.
That can't be right.
No,
Basically, the hypothesis here that we need to test is games
Resident
have
Evil
become
3
more
remake.
autistic.
Yeah.
I don't even
yeah.
know. I don't think I could name you 5 games that came out this year so far.
Fortnite.
Nothing's fucking. That came out way long ago, but okay.
This guy thinks
Yeah,
it's
what has actually
2019.
come out?
Well,
It'd be like
the new season's
Fucking
starting.
a new Madden, a new fucking all the EA games. Oops, started playing a YouTube video.
Yeah, but nobody can play the EA
Stardew
games.
1.6 came out. I'm just
The
thinking
thing
of updates.
This year's been weird though, isn't it? Because like every month has had a flavor of the month in terms of games,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
like it's all independent stuff. Like Lethal Company, that was fun,
Mm-hmm.
and then Helldivers. I didn't
Helldivers
quite-
2 was pretty good for like a week.
I was just like, look, I'm gonna miss the hype by the time it's come and gone, so I'm just not
Yeah.
gonna bother.
Same.
And then what was the other one?
Baldur's Gate.
That was last
That
year.
was
though.
last year.
Well, apparently that lived up to it though. Like
Yeah,
Oh, I love that.
but
game.
also,
I'm a fucking nerd about it.
that.
weren't you begging to play it? Please.
I don't have it, bitch.
But it's like it's these games
Yeah.
that come in, they're massive for like 2-3 weeks, and then you just don't hear from them again.
Oh, what was it?
weird.
Power World.
Everybody's
Power
got
World was.
fucking. Oh, Power World went nuts. for
Power
a
World,
minute.
yeah,
I
that
didn't
was the
play
one I was
that.
thinking of. Yeah, I didn't.
Out of all those games, I'm surprised I didn't play that one.
My PC just about runs Microsoft Paint, so yeah, I thought I'd pass on that. Also, I have no interest in Pokemon particularly. Sorry.
That's all I grew up fucking playing, dude. Like
What a
with
nerd.
my little Game Boy under my sheet at night.
Holy. My parents
And my
always knew I was
fucking-
on it somehow.
Yeah,
They'd be
my
like, turn that
parents did
shit
know
off.
too. My parents,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nintendo DS.
Yep,
was
same with the
mine.
DS.
The little ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding.
Picto chatting myself at 9 o'clock in the evening on a school night. Just
Using
colouring in the whole
Chat at
screen
3
black.
a.m. Who are we gonna find?
Nintendo DS Picto Chat 3 a.m. challenge impossible.
Dude, I remember going on a field trip in 4th grade, and everyone just had DSs, and we were just like picto chatting and just being like, "Oh my God, Stevie says that he loves Samantha,"
Oh
and then
my
we're just
God.
like, and then people like, "You see, no, that's not true. Whoever said it's not true." Just and then just drawing dicks into the picture. Come on, man.
No,
That's
I always
classic.
like I don't know. It was like maybe it was an early stage of autism, but like coloring in the whole thing black.
Oh,
I used to do that. Wait, we're all
Do that.
autistic.
I don't know if that's a trait. That was just
no.
again another hypothesis that we'll have to ponder and maybe come back to with some scientific research.
the scientific, have you ever taken the autism like online test?
So here's a fun one.
I got the high score in our group.
I got absolutely shit faced with some friends, and I was like, I'm gonna take an autism test. They're like, why? I'm like, I might be autistic. They're like, we can diagnose you now if you want. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it. Spend half an hour filling in this online autism test, and then at the end of it, it was like, yeah, cool. Your results are in, but you need to pay £5 to get.
Oh my God. I hated that shit.
So then after that, I was just like,
And of
I
course, I
don't care.
paid for it. But
No,
I was
autistic or
like,
not.
you know what? I'd rather not know. Like, it's a spectrum, isn't it? So it's like realistically, we've all got traits. especially like being creatives and stuff like that. Like you've got to have some traits.
Most people get between like 6 and 10 out of 30 or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm not like
I got like 18.
Yeah, you're autistic.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
the
am I,
eye contact. The
But
eye
definitely-
contact.
But it definitely doesn't make me a better content creator.
Damn.
You have the
But no,
worst
I
kind of
think
autism.
The inability to hold conversation, autism's the worst one, I'd say.
Yeah.
I don't really think it's conversation. I think it's eye contact usually. And I can't make eye contact. I hate making eye contact.
I had an interview the other week, and the person's just staring at me, and I'm just like,
Dude, it feels weird. It's like staring back
Yeah.
and forth at
like,
each other.
I can do eye contact for like a few seconds, but then I'm like, oh, this is a bit weird now.
I'll be
I don't
looking at
wanna
the wall. Wow, this wall is
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, I don't want to be looking lovingly into a 40-year-old man's eyes, you know.
Momo, so like you don't make a lot of eye contact with your girlfriend?
I mean, I'll look at her.
I'm saying like when you're holding a conversation with her.
I will do exactly what Wadism described and look at her for 5 seconds, look away,
Yeah.
and then bring it back because I can't. Like even right now, I'm not even. We're not even face to face. I'm not even looking at you guys in the eyes, and it's. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's just a hand.
Tiny.
You know how I know I'm autistic? Because the fucking on TikTok, there was that little trend where people would pop up and be like, eye contact practice. And they just stare right into your fucking soul.
And you
And every
scrolled.
time I would be like, nope, I'm good. I am good on that.
I never have been tested.
Mamba also loves Subway Surfers.
That's not true.
Guys, I can't keep track of this conversation because there is no Subway Surfer footage.
We need some GTA cars
Footage
tumbling.
somewhere. Yeah. Seen enough of them in my fucking time.
I've
But yeah,
never
I suppose,
seen
like,
content from you
collecting
guys. It's
shit.
always fucking
Yeah, exactly.
GTA car videos.
Honestly, though, they fucking carry it. Like, at first, when it first started happening, we were like, take this down. This is mine. La, la, la. And then,
Yeah.
like, after a while, you're like, oh, as long as I'm credited, I don't care. Like, and a lot of the time, obviously, because there's 5 of us as well, you'd get tagged in a video you're not even in, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
So I've got people coming over to
Armin.
me, like, thinking, oh, is this you in this clip? It's like, nope. You're here to stay now, though.
W.
Yeah. So that was always fun.
Dude,
But I
it's
suppose-
so sick.
I prefer growing as a group rather than individually, personally.
I think it's healthier.
But
for
you guys are
the
making that stride
longevity.
now. Like you guys are doing more group centric activities, which is
Well, yeah. I mean, we've restarted the group channel, which we sort of figured out a system that kind of works.
I think it's. I
how,
think
how
that
does
is
like
working.
editing and stuff work like that? for-
Minimal arguments, and by minimal, I mean at least one a week. But you know, we still work with it.
I think there's always a conflict though, and there's more than like 5 people
Oh
because
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
has their own vision.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It took a while to get around that initial thing, but then it like the logic was if we do a video every 2 weeks and take turns, there's 5 of us, so you've basically got 10 weeks to sort out a video.
Mhm.
So, like, I've got one to do at the minute, which I've started, but I kind of couldn't be asked, so I've just sort of I'll come back to it. But like, it's a bit more. You don't really stress as much. You're not like, shit, I've got a week to do this, and I don't want to, and blah blah blah. But like, we're all coming up with our own ideas, and
Yeah.
the whole thing is just a fucking chaotic mess, to be honest. But I
Well, I
guess
think one thing that works well for us is, I think, is that we can always just take it down to a vote because
Mm.
it could obviously it probably works for you guys too because you have 5.
Yeah, it's usually
I don't know.
like
It's
if
just-
two
it-
people
it's
agree.
too intense.
someone
to a
will
vote.
always have something to say.
Yeah.
I like pissing people off as well, so it's always fun because if I
We're
can
all
see
fucking
someone,
trolls.
yeah, if I can see someone's a bit rattled, I'll be like, I'm gonna prod this bear a little bit.
That's that fucking internet fucking
Yeah.
upbringing. That Modern Warfare 2 fucking lobby kicking
But
in.
the other thing as well is like when someone's seriously pissed off or whatever, and they go off in a sulk, we sort of play that line as to like, okay, how soon is too soon to make jokes about this?
That's
and
never
usually-
too soon.
Well, that's usually one of us will just make a quick joke and then it'll all be dealt with. But we've had some cracking arguments over the years, to be fair. Group's
You're
almost
not,
split
you're
up.
not a real friend
Right.
if you don't have those kind of arguments with each other.
Yeah,
We don't have
true.
those kind of arguments.
We have arguments a lot.
But it's usually because I imagined something.
You dreaming about him being
I'm
with
just
someone else.
paranoid as fuck.
You cheated on me in my dream.
Oh, you know what? I was actually talking to a coworker about this, and it's the relationship between male and male friends versus female and female friends, and then obviously the male and female friend dynamic. And
Oh yeah.
we were talking because I was explaining to her, I was like, yeah, guys and girls generally can't be friends.
I don't think most of the time, though.
I think
I would agree.
90% of the time, like I feel like
Someone wants to fuck.
the guy will most
Yep.
likely have the intention of wanting to fuck him.
Yeah.
And like there's a 10% of like I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
I think the main exclusion is probably like your boy's girl,
Yeah.
you know? Like Nia.
Yeah. That's been. I'm alright at having girlfriends. I think, to be fair, but I mean, I've got girlfriends, so I'm sort of like I don't. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's why it's easier, but like a single guy being friends with a single girl
Yeah,
is kind of like it's like
There's always going to
pushing
be a
it.
stigma in there.
Yeah, because most likely the guy is just friend zoned, and that's why he's the friend.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
someone
but
who's been in that
once
boat,
you're friend zoned, do you stay? Because then they get even more annoyed with you if you don't stay.
I would almost rather them just say, "Hey, this ain't gonna happen," and then we just don't be friends anymore.
Yeah. Well, if your intentions as a man are to fuck, why would you stay?
I agree.
well,
Yeah.
like I stayed in my friend zone because, well, number one, I'm a guy, and I was just like, guys, there's still a chance. But then the other part was like, I just genuinely enjoyed her company as well.
Yeah, I had it a couple of times. Similar sort of thing. I was just like, like after a while, you go, do I really care that much? Like, it'll be all right. It's good to have a female perspective sometimes as well. Well, not when you're
Yeah.
driving, but
It's a good one.
yeah.
You end up like in the wall of a
think I-
bridge.
Yeah, I think yeah. What? And I'm the driver of a boat.
You don't drive a boat, you con it.
Yeah, I suppose. Would you pilot a boat, or I suppose you'd steer a boat, wouldn't you?
No, you con it.
Con it,
Yeah.
like CON.
It's either one end or two. I don't know.
My hair's doing.
Is that is that real?
Yeah.
Why isn't it
That's
just
kinda
steer or sail?
Because you're at
Don't you sail a boat?
No, because not all boats have sails.
Yeah, but you're still like, ho ho, let's set sail type shit. No.
No. Maybe you say that when you have sails, but I don't think you're legally allowed to say
Maybe
let's
when
set
you're a
sail when you
pirate.
have a.
They'll throw you in the brig.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, man. I think there's more boats where Wadism is at. Let's ask him. Boatman.
Me? I've been on 4 boats in
My
my
family
life.
has a boat.
More than me.
I went on a booze cruise in Malia.
Oh, that sounds fun. I want to go on. Actually,
It
no,
was
that doesn't. That
Come
sounds
on,
horrible.
Cameron.
I'll fucking throw up. Never mind.
Yeah.
You go out, you're in the middle of I think it's the Mediterranean. So it's like really salty water. So you just float like fucking bobbling about like jellyfish. And then, bear in mind, like this is one of them sort of lads' holidays things. I suppose you don't really have that over there, do you? Do you like have lads' holidays where you'll just age 18 or whatever, you and all your friends will just go? I suppose it's different over here because we can just
Fucking
go
boys trip.
like a 4-hour flight to a Greek island and it's sunny and all that shit. I suppose you've got
It's-
that there.
We go down to Chili's sometimes, but for the most part, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Imagine Chili's but with a beach and
Holy fuck.
enough alcohol to kill a cow. I don't know.
Chili's
Anyway,
on a,
like
they should put Chili's on a boat. God
that's a
damn.
good idea. But
Write
like
that down.
basically you go
Send
away
that to
for a
Chili's.
week. You go away for a week or a weekend and it's just fucking carnage every single time. And I've done a few of them in my time. But yeah, we did a booze cruise in Malia, which is a little Greek island. And basically you go out and you're drinking on there anyway, there's a bar. You go out, have a little swim, and then on the way back there was a captain's punch. So they've made their own
Oh, like he assaulted
Some
you?
fucking grog in this dude.
Yeah, it's like a grog. Yes,
A grog.
exactly. And you go up and get a grog. We'll call it a grog for example's sake, because I love that word. And then they played Roxanne by the Police, and every time Sting sings exactly. Every time he sings Roxanne, the guys drink. Every time he sings Red Light, the girls drink. And because you're on a boat as well, you're swaying. By the time you get back to port, you're just fucked. We got back. I was 18. We got back to port, and then I got on the wrong fucking coach. In a country I don't know as well. Like, I'm not the fuck am I? Get on the coach, and then I'm with a load of football hooligans. They're all singing chants for teams that I'm not even associated with. Yeah,
the imposter.
Got back to the strip. The strip is like the high street kind of thing, where all the clubs are. And then I bought a watermelon for some reason.
Finally.
Yeah, exactly. And then I got back and
just imagine you punching it open and sucking out the insides like a.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I got later that night. I was like, "Why the fuck have I bought that?" And I threw it on the floor, and the thing just exploded. And then, because I was drunk, I was like, I'm going to get told off. They're going to tell me off. They're going to tell me off for throwing melon all over the place. So I'm there, then tidying up the watermelon at like 1 a.m.
Scooping up chunks of watermelon at 1 a.m.
You can't get the water.
Just with your hands, just like, oh my god, it's so liquidy and solid at the same. Dude, fucking made this.
And then I go out and meet my mates, and one of them's just lying on the high street or the strip, hugging a stray dog.
That's cool. Sick, though.
That was the first.
That's a story. Like, I woke up drunk, hugging a dog. That's sick.
I forgot about that story until just now.
You're welcome.
But you always have just chaotic fucking events like that. Magaloof's a mental one. What did I do in Magaluf?
These sound like made-up places.
No way, it's called Magaluf.
Magaloof's an island. Well, it's on an island called Mallorca, just south of Spain.
Just keeps making shit up.
I'm not. We're just cultured over here.
This is literally sounding like as if you. I mean, to be fair, you going to these countries is like the same of us going to Texas. Like, we live in Texas. Yeah. If we drive 4 hours, we're in Texas.
Yeah.
So, but if you drive 4 hours, you're in Spain. So that's fucking crazy.
From here, if you got a plane, it would take you 2 hours to get to this place, basically. But
it took me 2 hours to get to 2 different states on a plane.
Well, I can see, because obviously there's counties over here. From my flat, I can see the next county.
What the fuck?
I mean, I'm near it, mind you. But,
I can see our leasing office. Like, that's it.
I can see the TV license enforcement thing.
Oh, no.
Whenever you say that, I just think of, like, Loki, the TVA, fucking, like, just standing outside you. That portal door is going to open behind you, man.
The thing is, when I said that, in my head, you imagined some old policeman turning up going, hello, 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 what have we got here then?
What's all this about?
Yeah. Have you got your TV license, mate?
What else do you guys need
licenses for? That's not a beer, Momo.
Pens? No, you don't. That was a joke. Driving license, that's quite a normal one.
We got those.
Wait, we're supposed to get those?
I don't know one.
Well, we've got 2 types. You've got green and pink.
What the pink is for the ladies. They're not allowed to drive.
Incorrect.
Warning.
Pink is for qualified drivers. Green is for provisional. So you're allowed to drive, but only if you're a learner.
What is that? I'm a pretty good learner. I learn fast. That's what I say in all my interviews.
So it's like a learner's permit?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, basically.
So we have
a different license for a motorcycle?
Well, no. It's a different. I'll show you the back of the license. Now,
show us your address and everything too.
Yeah. No, the address on it. Anyway, so you've got all the pictures on there of all the little vehicles, and the plates that you've got on there are the ones you're allowed to.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
I am also forklift certified for the record, but that's not on here.
Hey, me too.
I am as well.
I'm not.
What a fucking loser!
I can drive a 5-ton fucking Humvee though.
but not a forklift.
Damn.
Yeah, but has it got forks on the front?
It's got a machine gun on top.
Bro, why don't
Nah.
they just do that? Just get like 5-ton lorries, just put forks on them.
W.
Dude, imagine if tanks
That's
had
like Mad
forks
Max.
on them.
You just ram the other tanks
Yeah, and you could flip them
battle
over.
bots ass
Yeah.
shit.
Honestly,
I've driven a tank before.
Oh yeah?
Drove a chieftain, a British invention, of course.
Hail the queen.
Yeah, God save her. Indeed, she's dead now. So
he didn't do a very good job.
He did not.
No, the guy said, "Have you driven a tank before?" And I said, "No." And he went, "You'd never be able to tell."
You know,
That
before our old roommate left, he wrote on a sticky note, Queen Elizabeth, crossed it out, and then underneath it wrote soon. And then
That was a
week,
month before she died,
Yeah.
by the way.
What the hell?
Oh.
so
Dude,
he,
it was a weird day when she died because I was at my old job, and obviously, like the news, it started getting leaked out to the news, and for years, like we've always been told, oh, you'll get like 2 days off when the Queen dies, and the nation will go into mourning, and everyone will be sad, and it will be crying, and everyone will have to wear black, and everyone will be upset, and then like she died, and I found out driving on the road home, and then they were like, the BBC regret to report that the Queen has died, blah blah blah, and then I went to the pub, so that was cool, and it did a pub quiz, and one of the teams there named their team the Smiths' third album or whatever it was. Anyway, the album is called "The Queen Is Dead."
Oh my god.
And then I was in work the next morning, like literally no one really gave a shit.
oh my god, it's cool getting this perspective because I heard the whole 2 days thing too, and I was interested
Yeah.
to think that did they actually do that or not.
Mm-mm. What, you want to stop capitalism? No.
Yes, please.
You're going to jail.
I would have loved 2 days off, but nah, no chance. People will give even less of a shit when Charles dies.
Well, yeah, but
They're
got
like,
the
what the
C.
fuck? I didn't even know his
He's-
name until just now.
Yeah.
well,
He's got
there's
big
King
C,
in
and
front of it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's. I think that you're just hearing his last name.
Is he related to Martin Luther King?
I think so.
Second
The
nephew twice.
bloodline is weird. I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, when he dies, because he's got the big C, and I don't mean the capital letter at the beginning of his name,
Cock.
but
Is that what he
cancer.
means? Oh,
Oh. That's what I
he
thought
has
too.
cock cancer.
Oh, no.
I think he's got bum cancer.
Ooh, that's a bad one. That makes you go pee pee a lot because it's your prostate or the colon.
Doesn't
Either
that
that or
make
you
you go
come a
poo-poo a
lot.
lot?
It's one or the other, or coming, one or the other.
Fuck.
Would you rather always be coming or always be pissing?
I already got one of those.
That's a good question. I mean, cum smells better than piss.
Does it though?
So I'm going to have a wet patch either way. I might as well rock it and be like, yeah, I had a hard on this morning.
I think I go for piss because if you come a lot, you're most likely gonna have to piss a lot too.
Yeah, but they don't call me Sir Cum a lot for nothing, Momo. By they,
This
I
guy-
mean
This
the
guy's
government.
raining buckets. What?
The police
This is-
report.
This is
that's been
government name.
That's his
guy's
alias.
face off
That's the
butt.
Pontiac Bandit of British.
open. We have fun over here. We really do. I've got some fun topics. I sort of jotted these down over the course of a week. So I spoke about this the other day, I think, but regardless, cowboys or pirates? What's cooler?
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, men
wanna
struggle with this question.
I want to
because
say
it's-
cowboys because cowboys are more honorable.
but
In
yeah,
a sense,
They're
cowboys.
basically just land pirates.
It depends.
My thought is
on the-
cowboy.
It depends on the cowboy, but all pirates I feel like are stealers and
That
thieves.
is true. Not all cowboys are bad.
But all
Yeah,
but,
but bro, imagine sailing a massive fucking boat, drinking rum,
But
it's
then
also true.
you get.
going to all
Well, I'm
these
also scared of the
Caribbean
ocean.
islands.
But cowboy, you got
I
big
would
iron
rather
on your
be a
hip.
cowboy, but I think pirates are cooler.
I
Would
think
you rather drive a boat or a horse?
you caught a
Horse.
boat.
You ride a horse, you don't drive a horse.
Yeah, you do. That's why they call it horsepower.
They invented horses. Let he decide, Angel.
Ride a horse or drive a boat. Con a boat.
Sail a boat.
No, listen, guys. I'll die on this
If
bridge.
it's a pirate ship that's got sails, so you're sailing it. So fuck you.
All right, at this
That is
point in
true.
time, we'll give you this one. All right.
Unless you're Somalian, then it's
Then it's like
you have
paddles.
a little motor.
Oh,
Maybe.
I'm
You use
talking,
your hands.
It's a little
I'm
dinghy.
talking proper pirates, not
like
none of these.
Like Jack Sparrow.
none of these. I'm the captain now.
Blackbeard.
I'm thinking. Well,
Imagine
Davy
dying to
Jones-
scurvy. L.
True.
Fuck
Oh,
that.
true. And plus the whole slavery thing, not really rocking with it.
But that was the British government who did that, not
Ooh.
the pirates.
You got to consider at the time it was incredibly based.
Everybody else was doing it.
Yeah, everyone else is doing it. We perfected it. We probably made the most money out of it. I'm not
Oh,
advocating.
so I'm
For the record,
Nah.
I'm just gonna make that clear. Like, it's bad. Slavery is bad.
now I'm a villain for being good at my job, huh?
if you can do it right, you might as well, perfect it.
Dude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, like, slavery, boo.
But
It does pay.
But back then,
And back then it was normal. So, like,
yeah, I'll go with cowboy. Based off that. Because when I think of cowboy, I'm thinking like the Ghoul. I'm thinking like fucking Clint Eastwood. I'm thinking
for a cowboy, I think Clint Eastwood.
honky tonk bar fight kind of thing. You go into
Yeah.
a pub
Yeah.
and
I think of like Tombstone. That's like
a
a good-ass
saloon.
movie.
Sorry.
that's a
Doc Holliday.
Spider-Man villain.
Shut up.
Sorry, I love Spider-Man.
I also like Spider Man.
See, the thing is that you said like. I said love.
Yeah.
He thinks he's
This guy
Spider-Man.
is.
I don't
this guy
think
is
that.
Spider-Man.
I am.
Shoot a web right now.
Oh my god, what's that? What the fuck? Look behind you guys. Fucking
But
did that
people-
shit.
Wait, I saw
People
it.
listen to this on Spotify. It's going to be like having a fucking audio stroke.
Well, just
No, we
wait.
got the Braille subtitles. They're good.
Voices in my head are telling me to look behind me again.
And then just wait until you
Somebody's
hear them
driving.
go.
What?
Now edit this in. Now edit this in. Oh, lightning bolt. Oh,
Hit markers.
I don't ever do it.
Yeah, but it's still
We
fun
need
to
a new-
ask.
We need a new editor.
Be my guest.
Yeah, I'm good. I think our editor's great.
Mom,
I
you
like
should do it.
your
You don't do
editor.
anything.
What the fuck? I know how to cut. That's it.
Wait, when you edit these, are you? This is like breaking the fourth wall a bit. Are you like literally cut? Have you got a tool that
I have a tool.
goes? Well, cool. All right, conversation finished.
It helps me. It helps me a lot, man. Because before the first like 3 episodes, I was cutting multicam.
I was going to say, with the multicam thing, are you manually going through the whole thing?
I do. So I do go through it and fix it because sometimes it's an AI thing. It's a little bit wonky.
I was going to say, is there an AI tool that you've got that can? I'm
Yeah.
exposing all your secrets here, but
Well, I mean, it's a great. I mean, I want to expose it because it's such a great tool. It's like it does cost money. It's like $30 a month, but the amount of time that I save doing it and
But you
using it,
charge me like $80 a month. What the fuck?
that's because I charge you for the editing softwares too, bitch, and my time. This takes a lot of fucking time out of my fucking 50-hour work week.
I
So-
know I couldn't do it, so I don't care.
bro, I could do group channel videos in minutes. It'd be great,
Dude, It makes it so much because I mean you just plug in your audio, you just after you like I have to manually sync up everything, and then once I sync it up, I literally just put whose video is what, whose audio is what, put it in there, and then it just cuts it, and then I go through and I clean it up, and especially when it comes to like funnier moments, like when it's visually funny, you don't really see it or you don't hear it in the audio. I have to fix that
I
kind of
love
stuff.
visual podcasts. Fuck the audio listeners.
Yeah, for real.
So
Well,
if
yeah, no,
If you're not watching this on YouTube, get fucked.
no,
Shout
guys.
out Apple Podcast listeners.
The one
We got
guy
one
listening
guy.
to it.
We got what? It's probably just you checking the views.
No, I don't even have the podcast fucking app on my phone.
Nobody does.
Yeah, that's like one of the first things I delete. That and the weather. I don't want to know. I want to go outside and check.
I had it for like a 4-hour flight once and then deleted it when I realised that I'm not going to listen to like 4 hours worth of old men talking about fucking different types of wood.
I respect podcast listeners, but I couldn't be one. My attention span's way too short to listen to.
At my old job, I got so bored. I started listening to a podcast that was talking about the invention of the bowling alley and the bowling, like the thing that actually sets up the pins, the fucking machine.
Brother.
And I was like, this is nuts.
This is sick. Shut the fuck
And then the
up.
next episode was about coal.
No way.
Like Jay?
No.
He had beef with Drake recently. Or Kendrick Lamar, actually.
Kendrick shit on him, bro.
Isn't there like a diss track or something coming out?
Fuck.
It's been like a new diss track like every 3 days.
And then J. Cole said sorry. And then Drake didn't say anything.
J. Cole and Drake dissed everybody, and then immediately J. Cole was like, guys, I didn't mean it.
I'm trying to find, going back to talking about coal and bowling alleys. I mean, I don't know if you've heard of it over there. I don't know if it's a British thing. There are a few Americans in it, but we got a group on Facebook called the Dull Men's Club. Are you aware of this?
No.
I feel like I've heard rumors.
It's a group for incredibly dull men. Let me find a post. It's basically, today I had the unfortunately dull pleasure of sitting in the rain waiting for 2 fully grown adults to sometimes hit a ball into a field. Upon arrival, I was immediately hired as the game's scorekeeper and was introduced to the tedious dull tradition of cricket scorecard writing, on par with watching paint dry and Police Academy 4 in terms of excitement levels. Male 22, size 9 shoes, thoroughly enjoys the song Africa by Toto, thoroughly despises Michael Vaughan. It's just people talking about the most
boring things that they've done.
Look at this guy. He's holding a spanner and talking about the different measurements of the spanner.
It's a crescent wrench, but whatever.
Hey, they have different words. Let them...
Yo, hey, pass me the wrench.
Oh, that was sick.
Wait, you're good at that.
All right, now I'll do British.
This is offensive, guys.
Go.
Guys, don't look at me.
Under the pressure.
Cat got your tongue.
He's a wizard, Harry.
No, that's an impression of Hagrid.
Yeah, it's British.
It's the only British guy he knows.
I know Harry Potter.
You know what accent that would be.
Well, at least our schools aren't public shooting ranges. I can't. No.
Again, it's a stereotype.
Why do you guys have so many different accents?
Because they are 6 countries in one.
True.
But just like, I mean, if you go around the US, we have different accents too.
Brexit.
Yeah, but we're fucking 3,000 miles apart. It took me 18 hours to drive here.
And he's 4 states away.
And I'm only halfway across the country.
It took me 13 hours to drive here, and I was 1 state away.
How long was your drive when you got your car?
23 hours.
Because then you came through Colorado.
28.
Jesus Christ.
Where could I drive in that time? I mean, that's
you could drive
to
Moscow.
Russia.
You could drive
probably,
all of your
away. Let me see. Right, so I'm going to go to the top of Scotland.
I've looked it up, and going just across Britain is like a 3-hour drive.
Nah, 12 hours. 12 hours top to bottom, basically.
That's actually a lot more than I thought.
It's not a small country.
Are you going like 20 miles an hour?
Most of it's boring as shit, to be honest. There's not much here.
So really. Most of the United States.
You got Ed Sheeran, Adele.
I mean, what have you guys got? What? Corn and
wheat.
The middle part is just corn, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
a lot of strip mining.
We got a lot of the pipes that come out of the ground that have a lot of smoke. I love seeing, like, looking above them and just seeing like the hole in the clouds, and you're just like, wow. That's America.
Sick.
That'll be the chemtrails.
Dude, they're demolishing.
They're demolishing the Grand Canyon. God damn it!
No.
Again,
the plane flew into the Grand Canyon.
It's gonna get deeper. God.
But I am still, but like, do Americans think that England or Britain is just sort of like we all sort of suit up and wear a tie to have tea and crumpets in the evening and stuff
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
I remember hanging out with Excel HD, and I remember we were just playing games, and he's like, "I'll be back. It's tea time," and I'm just like,
See, that's a dialect thing though, because I call it dinner.
"Oh,
Not like I'm doing a magic trick.
wait,
and I'm
no."
going,
But he told me that he was like actually just like, "No, I'm having a tea and a biscuit."
I think you guys just sound so proper with everything that you say that we're just like, damn, he's fancy type shit.
I'm taking the lift.
Oh, right.
That was more Borat than British, but you know,
Actually,
King of the
We'll be
castle,
like,
King
get your ass up the motherfucking stairs right now, bitch.
King of the castle, King of the castle. I'm in a chair. I'm in a chair.
The accents vary. Like I could go 2 hours that way. I'm giving you accurate directions as well.
Right.
I could go 2 hours that way, and the accent would be completely different.
That's what I mean, though. Like with the original, like how there's so many fucking accents there for why.
What's the worst English accent?
I
Oh,
could
true.
probably tell you why. Oh, Scouse, without doubt. It sounds like radio static.
Wait, can you try to do it?
Well, I used to work with my old job. I used to work with a lot of Scousers. Hello, mate. How you doing?
Oh nah.
Yeah, real bad. But the dialect comes from a variety of places. Because obviously the country was Roman rule for 300 years or so.
Boo.
No, we
Yeah,
like
well,
those
no,
guys.
the Romans built roads and stuff and invented all sorts of shit. They invented plumbing.
Yep.
They did.
Aqueducts and shit.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
think ducks were always part of the water.
No, they made them.
They really liked them.
Turned the
Aqueduct.
ducks into water.
I think they might have made them like waterproof.
Not oil proof
yeah.
though.
Oh yeah, oil's really like the one weakness
true.
actually.
Debuff.
Yeah.
But Dawn, if you have the Dawn card, you got easy. Just reheal.
Why did this turn into like a Magic the Gathering?
That and
shit?
guns, actually.
And guns.
Nah.
Yeah, Romans did all sorts of shit. Language, but basically English-speaking language, I think, is derived from Roman. There's a bit of French in there as well, and then a lot of Saxon sort of stuff too. It's
I
a
love
combination
sex.
about-
At least when in doubt, one thing the whole world can agree on is we hate France.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah.
But
There's
they
always
make a
that to
mean
fall back on.
they make a mean loaf though. I'll give them that.
I don't get that joke.
French
Overrated.
bread,
W.
French
Yeah,
fries. Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
no, French fries are American.
Yep.
Why we
Then
changed
why
the
would
name
we
to
say
Freedom
that? Why
Fries?
would they say that? Put that in the name. That's fucking.
Had to give him one dub.
I'm going to Google it because it's going to actually bother me. I need to find out French fries origin. I want the origin story for French fries. That's what I want right now.
There's a podcast about it.
They used to be called the Freedom Fries because the Nazis took over France.
Oh my god, you got to pay your TV license, man, because you googling one thing just set your fucking
Yeah.
camera.
This guy has internet.
Take him down.
Oh, okay. So apparently Belgium's the birthplace of French fries.
I knew that,
Hamburg.
No,
in
that's Germany. That's Germany.
Oh.
but that's where the hamburger
You
was
guys got
invented.
sandwich.
Well, we've got a person. There's a title over here. It's like a royal title. I don't know if it's a royal
The
title.
Duke of Sandwich.
The Earl of Sandwich, actually.
I was close.
That's two
Uh,
names.
Fucking name Earl.
Oh, my OBS decided that it wants to fuck up then.
Oof.
Don't
Corrupted
worry.
file. Boom.
It's fine. You can just cut to your faces.
No, we need
We're
you.
back now, though. I've clapped again. You're all fine. Anyway, so this computer doesn't really handle much. Anyway,
My
yeah,
computer's
so,
a crypto miner now for
so
Won't let him uninstall it either.
I have to
what
be
were
a
we talking
trusted user.
We're talking about sandwiches.
I love
Oh,
a
no.
mean sandwich. I have one every day for lunch.
I've been making toasties lately.
Damn, what the
Oh,
fuck
is
is
that
that?
Is that like a, is that
I
like
think
a
it's-
panini?
You never had a
I
toasty,
think
right?
it's like a panini.
It's like a grilled cheese.
Oh,
I love
So
a mean grilled
panini.
cheese.
I've got a little thing called a Breville. That's the company, but it's basically like two big slabs of metal.
See, we
And
call
Oh, panini press.
yeah, we call those panini.
Yeah. But 'cause I call it Breville Longbottom because it's like Neville Longbottom from Harry Potter.
Okay, so you can make a
yeah.
Harry Potter reference, but I can't. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
His
he's
wasn't
British.
a reference. Yours was a horrible.
he knows the guy who
fucking
did
accent.
mine was clever. I am Hagrid, so
it. No way.
Kind of looks like it.
yeah.
If you were like 600 pounds heavier, I could see it.
Yeah, I mean, I've always got that going for me, I suppose. Like, if I really let myself go.
One thing I
Do
will
you
say
know
is
any
that
famous people?
you got pretty fit over since I've like the very first time I met you versus now.
I was.
Are you mogging right now?
And Momo looks the same. Oh, I'm just
No,
I'm not
I
in,
lost
like-
like 50 pounds.
I'm not
I
in
would say
particularly
more than
brilliant
that.
shape at the
that's
minute.
what happens
to be
when
honest.
you starve yourself.
The problem is, not the problem. The solution was I just learned how to trim my beard properly.
W.
So,
Don't know about
honestly, no, no, trust me. You trim a beard properly, you
Hmm.
can look like 20 pounds lighter.
True.
Because I mean, I'm a sack, but
How
you know,
many
you
how
can't
many
see
stone
me.
are you?
I don't know. I've not checked in a while.
How much is a stone?
What a stupid measurement.
A stone is 13 pounds.
13? Damn.
Yeah.
It costs $13. That's a good one.
Come on, guys. Come on.
I'll see you at the UN, everybody.
Mocking the imperial system. Stop it.
Another stereotype. Let's go.
I thought we were the
Yeah.
imperial system.
We are.
You
No,
might
you
be. I don't know. We metric.
Wait.
Who knows? Who cares?
Yeah.
freedom.
I-
I feel like you should know.
Yeah, but like I find Americans. No, this might not be any of you, but you're like if you point at someone in the distance, you're like, yeah, it's about 4 football fields.
I do that.
It's well, to be fair, I don't even remember how big a football field is.
100
Well,
yards.
I know it's 100 yards, but like I can't I can't eyeball shit. I'm like, yep, that's 6 inches.
That's like a football field.
Just like,
And it like 90 meters or something.
oh, for real? 90 meters. I give it to me in
Also,
Fortnite terms. No, I'm
when-
good.
I'm giving
so-
somebody.
When
So
we
it's
shoot
like
that shit, we
like-
use meters.
From like Tilted Towers to like Salty Springs or something. Like,
Yeah, I'd say so.
yeah. Okay.
I hate
Um,
this guy.
Hold on. How long?
Whenever I give somebody measure like if somebody asks how far something is, I'm not giving them fucking miles. I'll be like, it's 10 minutes away. I'm
Yeah,
not
but
saying like
I
it's 10
can't.
miles
I can't
away.
do that because 10 minutes to you is 30 minutes to some other people.
True.
Like technically for me, it is a 30-minute. It's supposed to be a 30-minute drive to work, but I get to
Mhm.
work in 15 minutes because I drive really fast.
Well,
That's illegal. Football field is 109 meters.
100.
109.7.
So a meter. Well, a meter is basically like a little bit over 3 feet, so that makes sense, which is a yard.
Mm.
So 100 yards times that by pi, and we
football field's not 100 yards; it's 120 yards if you
Add a
include the
few
end
stones.
zones.
Yeah, we don't include end zones, moron.
Yeah, you do in the measurement. It's part of the fucking pitch.
We're talking about not soccer fields, man.
That was American football.
Yeah, I'm just fucking.
Yeah.
For your courtesy.
Well, he said the pitch, so I'm
I'm
just
pretty sure soccer field is almost the same length as football field.
They
Can I
are.
do a wee wee, please?
Oh,
Yes.
break?
I'll allow it. Mostly because I want to
Thank
get
you.
beer.
Hell,
Thank you. I'm ever
I
so
was
grateful.
wondering where the beers.
Pissy break. This cat's dumb as fuck.
Don't you have a cat Wadism?
Not anymore. No, I live in my own. I used to. Well, so we had 3. One of them got hit by a car
Rest in peace.
while I was in Napa. So I was at a pool party, absolutely smashed off vodka,
Mm.
and then I get a text going, "No, just so you know, Vince has been hit by a car." That was sick. And then we had Howard and the Boo.
These
And
names are so
then-
proper.
Nah, it's from the Mighty Boosh. If you've never, it's a English TV show from the early 2000s. It's very weird.
My cat's name is SpongeBob.
My cat's name was Finnegan.
I'm SpongeBob.
Coco.
Yeah, and then they both died of natural causes. And then we had Roy and Moss. We've still got Moss,
Moss.
but Roy
Kinda
got
cool.
my old bedroom used to back onto a train track, and Roy tried to stop the train in GTA 5.
Oh.
Ooh,
Spoiler alert, he failed.
I can do it.
Speaking of getting hit by cars, dude, driving to
Dude, why
site
did-
today for work.
Why does everyone have to fucking scoot chairs when you're recording?
Yeah, sorry. So I was driving out to site today, and I'm in my work truck, and going through like the fucking countryside, basically. And you know how birds will cross? Sometimes it cross like your hood; they'll go over.
Oh yeah,
This-
that shit's so
this-
sick.
Well, so this big hawk dude comes out, and I thought he was gonna go over.
Nope.
Came right at the truck, and I fucking hit him, dude, dead. I was like, holy shit. Just, dude, feathers, boom.
You know what's crazy
like,
is
oh,
that a pigeon did that to me today too, except it went over, and I was like, "That's sick."
You know why
dude,
that is, Angel?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go over.
Hawks fucking, the way they kill shit is by just ramming their bodies into it.
Maybe
Well,
he
so
thought your
he
truck
lost.
It was
a
going
mouse.
like 200 miles an hour and just fucking smacked you.
Yeah, dude, and
That
we
is
have the
why rock and roll.
we have the big fucking
Cock.
cattle catchers
Oh,
on the front of the truck, dude, and it just hit the pole.
Oh,
Busted
It
everywhere.
looked like it just exploded, dude. There's like feathers stuck in the grill of the truck.
Oh, fuck.
I
I was
was
like,
pissed
damn.
today too because speaking of like cars, I was fucking that whole pigeon thing happened. But I was talking to like my HR manager, and she was like on Facebook, whatever. She's like, "Oh, the highway shut down." And I was like, "Where?" And then she told me it's like the highway I take to go back home. And I was like, which one? And she's like, "Oh, it's southbound." I was like, "Oh, phew, I'm going north. Thank God. This doesn't affect me." And then I got on the highway, and I'm stuck on the highway for an hour because even though it was on the other side completely, there was no one. There was no one blocking. There's nothing blocking our side, but everyone just wanted to stop and stare, and so it took an hour extra to get fucking home.
They're the best crashes, to be fair, when it's not on your side of the road.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, I stopped and stared too. I'm pretty sure these guys got fucking murdered. They're dead for sure. Like that car was fucked up.
Like a month ago, we have this big, like on our main highway. They're doing a bunch of construction over this bridge, so it has to go to the side, and it goes down to one lane on each side. And I guess there was a truck that was going through there, and they were hauling ass, and it had like rained, and he had a bunch of the new Tesla Cyber trucks. It was like one of those big fucking semis that had them, and he hit the fucking guardrail and flipped the truck, and all those trucks got fucked.
No, they're actually
10
all
of 'em.
fine. It's all
they fell
all
off the
unscathed.
bridge.
Ooh, they crashed their car into a bridge.
They love it or no?
Well, they really don't care.
Fuck's sake. I'm glad I got that one.
One time I saw this guy fucking just hook a right and he just missed his turn and just drove into a ditch. And I was like, dude, you know what's crazy too is that was when my eyesight was still pretty good. So we were going past and I see him in the ditch and he's like this.
Who put
Like,
this
bro,
here?
why didn't it turn?
I'm like, what the? He's like, what the fuck? Like, how did? I'm like, bro, he was like 20 feet behind the turn too. Like he didn't miss it by like a small margin. Like he fucking just,
Dude, we talked about this before, but there's got to be like an IQ test. I mean, I guess the driver's test should be the IQ test, but there's got to be like an actual IQ test in order to drive. There has to be.
Oh yeah. I saw a thing earlier. You don't have them, I suppose, but it was like, it was just a meme. It was like me when I get to a roundabout and it's just this cat looking really lost. And it's like, if you don't understand roundabouts over here, you shouldn't be fucking driving.
Yeah.
Roundabouts, it's easy.
Roundabout is actually, it works so much better than a four-way stop.
Yeah.
I've only really ever been in a couple though. New Jersey has a lot of them.
We actually have a decent amount here.
I've been through my fair share.
People don't use them properly. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's so like just yield,
There's
go,
brain
and
dead,
then
yeah.
like if you're scared, you can just keep going in circles. Like it just like you can just keep going until you are ready.
There's a time limit.
It depends on the roundabout. If you've got a 3-lane roundabout now, of course. So if you're turning right on if you're turning the last exit, you get in the far right. I suppose we drive on the left-hand side of the road, so it's a bit different. You get in the far right lane, and then you go to the middle, and then you should go into the left-hand lane, and then you take off from there. But a lot of people just go, fuck it, I'll sit in the middle lane because I'm scared of other people. And then they just fucking cause problems for everyone else.
See, why would you
idiots.
stay in the middle though if you're scared? Because like, I think they're just
Exactly.
brain dead. I don't think they're scared. I think they're just stupid.
They are stupid, and it's because
That's why
they
they're
think
scared.
that it's easier, but it's not easier because it should go in motion. So while you're in the right-hand lane, someone that's in the middle lane would then get in the left lane on the next one. You'd get in the middle lane, so you'd both go over diagonally.
Yeah.
But if that person stays in the middle lane, you're trying to then merge into the middle. Oh,
I think I've been in a 2-lane
it's a
roundabout.
very
I think
British
that's
problem,
max.
and it's going to fuck me off.
I think one thing that's crazy about British roads that I've seen like on dash cams and just life. I've never been there. I don't know why I said life, but is like the way that the lines work. You got your ziggy zags, you got your double lines, you got your fucking Willy Wonks. I mean, it looks really crazy when you look at it.
The only one I know about, and the only one I really think about, is the zebra crossing.
The zebra crossing.
We just call those crosswalks.
Yeah, it's like crosswalk.
Yeah. Hey man, stop walking on the jaywalk.
No, that's
That's true. You got it.
That's exactly. Yep.
Stop walking on the
jaywalking. Yeah. I find like American accents are so easy to pick up where you just watch films and TV and stuff.
And a lot of it's just like kind of like, from my understanding, kind of just like hold your, or like use your tongue more, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
As soon as people think of, but the first like dialect I think people think of in the US is definitely Southern.
It's either Southern or Valley Girl.
But I've been arguing this for so long. I feel like Northeast is just default. Like it's just default speak.
Are you like Boston?
Northeast,
yeah,
or
like
even New York.
Pennsylvania. Like I feel like it's very like flat and just not.
Hey, I'm walking here.
See, that's
like fucking New York, Jersey.
Yeah, like New Jersey,
East Coast.
like fucking Philadelphia shit. Fucking yeah. Like I don't know. They just obviously everybody feels like they have no accent, but I feel like ours is like the easiest.
Yeah.
I feel like here it's like a little bit of, we get a little bit of Southern drawl sometimes, but that's about it.
Well, you're fucking nowhere near there, so
you also have slack-jawed, son.
We just have everybody. I mean, I'm directly in the middle of the fucking United States, so
that's not.
Then you would be in Central Time. Am I right, guys?
You'd be in Kansas.
Honey, get the gun. The deer's back.
If you want to talk about it, there's 4 time zones, so there's not.
Come
really
on, Ron.
True.
Then why are we Central?
I think you'll find we fucking invented the time. So
that is true, right? Didn't they actually?
I don't fucking know.
It is. You got Greenwich Mean Time, which is the line that goes through the fucking world. We're 0. You're behind.
The sun never sets on the British Empire or something like that. I don't know.
It couldn't. How could it?
What is Brexit?
Where do you want to start? What, do you want the long version or the short version?
Dumb it down for me.
Version.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay. I did that earlier.
Brexit, obviously, you got the European Union, and then we were part of the European Union, which is good for trade deals and stuff. When you're going through customs, it means that you ain't got to fill in as many forms and you get stuff at cheaper rates. Because we'd go, oh, France, can you sell us
baguettes?
All right, maybe not France, because the French are fucking useless. But
yeah, don't ask
Belgium, could you sell us chocolate? And they'd go, yeah, we could sell you some chocolate. And then in their stupid little made-up fucking accent. And then you'd go, okay, the chocolate, yes, that'll be 40 pence per kilogram, please. And they'd go, oh, this is good. And then you get the chocolate, and then obviously it's through the EU, so it's discounted rate. You ain't got to deal with customs or any of that bollocks. And then obviously we voted leave, and now they go, yeah, but you're not in the EU, so we will charge you extra. And then basically the whole economy is just fucked, for lack of better words. But, you know, on the bright side, we get to send immigrants to Rwanda, so that's cool.
So
Brexit has exited.
Britain.
Britain exit. Yeah, that's what I should have said, really, rather than going political rant.
So Brexit has been completed.
What is a Tory?
A Tory is a Conservative party supporter, I suppose.
What is a chip?
A French fry.
Well, just go. All right, here's a list of British words I don't know.
I like it.
What is a lift?
A lift, an elevator.
And this is our learning segment.
Yeah. I like this bit. This is my favorite bit so far. This is good because I can mock Americans at the same time as
what is the loo?
The toilet.
I thought that was like a place. Isn't that in France? Is that
no, that's just the toilet of Europe.
Yeah.
What's your favorite British meme?
My favorite British meme. There will be a few. There's one where
top 3.
Oh, top 3. Fuck
There
me.
you go. Now you got some room.
Somebody touching my spaghetti.
I don't think that was British.
No, I love it though.
Close enough.
At the moment, anything. Do you know who James May is?
No.
We have a TV show over here called Top. Well, we used to called Top Gear. It's about cars. There
Wait,
was
which
3
guy is
presenters.
it?
I've heard
He's
that,
the one with the long white hair, and
The one
taller
that didn't
one?
get in the wreck.
no, that's Jeremy Clarkson.
So
He's the
smaller
one. He's the one that goes. No, that's Richard Hammond.
I'm so
He-
confused.
You're
Richard
getting
Hammond
there.
got fucked.
In lockdown, he started doing his own cooking shows, and there's a meme of him putting a block of cheese on the table and going, cheese. So that's cool. And then, well, I like it when Gordon Ramsay says, "Oh fuck me."
Oh, I forgot Gordon Ramsay's British for a second. I was just
One
like,
when he goes,
Yeah.
kill yourself.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's such a funny one.
But there's also one where I think it's a woman up north somewhere. I don't know. She's yeah, I know. Yeah, but she's on a bus. She's clearly like a
Poor.
bit elderly.
oh,
No,
well, she's on a bus.
you've got to be poor to be on a bus. Yeah. I've been on buses before as well. It's horrendous.
Couldn't be
I
me.
thought
yeah.
taking the bus was like normal.
No,
Yeah,
well,
good for you.
only if you're a peasant. No, I used to get the bus all the time before I had my license. I've passed out on several of them actually.
Oh my god.
You're in the
Anyway.
wrong town.
Woke up in Scotland.
No, that would take some serious doing. But no, there's this meme of this woman on a bus, and she's clearly a bit old and a bit mentally, not all there, and she's like,
Okay, your mic cut out when you did that.
I'll see if I can find the meme. She's basically getting off the bus, and she goes, "Bye, driver." Hold on,
Jesus.
I've got an advert, Adam.
Oh, YouTube Plus.
Sorry, it's Scotland. I can tell by that accent. But she's about to get off the bus. That's the premise, and he's pulling over the bus. And then,
That's right.
Bye-bye.
See, our bus memes mostly consist of, "Oh, you're going to jail now.
Oh, I
You're
love that
going to
video.
jail now."
Oh my god, that's
and
such
then
a good. Oh,
and then the bus driver just uppercuts this woman.
it's so funny.
have you lifted the rules on buses now? Like, can black guys sit at the back now?
We
No,
figured that out a few
that was
decades
the thing
ago.
is that
yeah.
they were only allowed to sit in the back.
Oh,
Now they can sit wherever they want.
Cool.
Yeah, all because of a woman.
Well,
And
they
somehow
they could sit at the front, but if a white person wanted to be like, "Yo, you in my seat, homie," then they had to move to the
Why
back.
would they say it like
would,
that?
would they say that
trying to be
phrase
inclusive.
exactly?
I was saying the white people would say that.
We have a
See, I was just going to talk about UK buses. It's really not that interesting.
I was gonna say my coworker. He's not from America.
Mm.
He
This fucking guy.
kind of like adapts to whatever accent that he's
Dude, I
being
love
talked
this
to.
guy.
I do that on accident.
So there's this black girl at work. He will like mock, like whenever she says something like in a very enthusiastic way, he will then mock it, not mock it, but like mimic it.
Accidentally.
Yeah.
And then-
I need an example, Momo.
She'll be like, "What the hell?" And then he'll go, "What the hell?" And then I'm just like, I was like, "You can't do that, man."
I think that if you're learning a language, though,
He's not learning the language. He's very fluent in English.
He's just a dick.
He's just
fair enough.
he just doesn't really know what's going on around him.
That's the thing. Like, if I try to speak French, for example, I'll try and do it in a French.
I would just try to kill myself. Oh,
Yeah. I
That
just
works
wave a white
too.
flag around and
Yeah, you go kill yourself, but you don't have the nerve to do it, so you just surrender.
just give up. Yeah.
But like, if I was to, I don't know, je m'appelle Nicolas, tu t'appelles comment? Like, you do it in a French accent as well.
do you speak fucking French, Wallace?
Not
Not really. But like, I learned phrases like,
Why is it blinking?
J'adore le jambon, le fromage, le piscine.
Did you just say omelette de fromage?
I'm about to piss.
No, I can't remember what I said. I think I said jambon, fromage, piscine.
Pissing.
That's ham, cheese, swimming pool.
No way swimming pool is pissing.
And then, what was it? J'adore ta mère, which is I love your mum. I know one word in Italian. I was at a club once, and it was in London, so it was like quite a fancy little shindig, actually. I do say myself.
I love this.
See, you can't ask us why we think you're all proper.
It was a very
it was quite a shindig. That's crazy.
I was emphasizing. I don't remember the last time I used that fucking word, but this Italian woman was speaking to me, and she's like, "I'm from Italy," and blah blah blah. I was like, "All right, whatever." I was like, "I know some Italian." She's like, "Oh, do you know?" I was like, "Yeah, vaffanculo." She was like, "Oh, that is not very nice."
What did you say?
I told nice ass.
I told her to fuck off in a native tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, based. I know. It's kind of
Dude.
cool.
Giga Chad music starts playing.
Would you, Wadism,
Yeah.
would you assume by looking at me that I know how to speak Spanish?
If you answer
Well,
this truthfully, you might be racist.
No matter what, you might be racist.
Only because I know. I don't think so. Have you got? Don't say this the wrong way. Have you got native Indian in your blood?
No, not that I'm aware of.
He doesn't know what he is.
I know what I am.
We don't know where you came from.
And you're very proud. You've told us. I text my girlfriend before I come on. I was like, "Oh, doing a podcast." Like, I was like, "Oh yeah, with, like Momo, I've known for years." She was like, "Who's Momo?" I was like, "Just some half Mexican bloke." I just said, "Yeah, this half Mexican bloke I know." Moving on. Just easier to say that.
Not a fucking ounce of Mexican blood in you.
So, first of all,
What are you?
I'm half Filipino, half
True.
Spaniard.
I should have guessed that.
And then
What's Mamba?
this is a hard
Gay.
one. But oh shit, you
W.
guessed right.
Wait, I get a prize?
Yep, dick in your ass. All right,
Oh,
Excuse me?
you chose this life. That's
Dang it.
That's the thing. It's a choice.
Yep.
Wait, no, it's not.
We
Wait.
gotta cut that out.
Fuck, I was trying to be woke and then I just was the complete opposite. Anyways, so I get a lot of people who just assume that I speak Spanish, and I get a little bit of it.
do you
But
speak any Spanish?
un poquito.
I think I have. I think
Me gusta la biblioteca.
You like library.
And
Donde
And
está
what?
la biblioteca?
la tortuga.
So you like the
He likes
library,
the library and
turtles. Turtles.
Turtles.
So this guy comes up to me yesterday, and then just usually when Hispanic people come up to me, they usually say, "Do you speak Spanish first?" And I say a little bit, and then they say whatever they want to say, and,
And
then
then
I
you
say,
go,
"Say that again, but slower." But this guy, he comes up to me, and he just fully comes up and starts speaking Spanish. I'm just like, holy shit, this is
Slow down.
This is not. But the crazier thing is that I don't know if like my autism just unlocked a chakra, but like I understood him completely,
Sharingan.
and I was like, he was just like, I was just like, oh yeah, it's over there,
The fuck?
and I was just like, holy shit.
Maybe you're learning.
He literally was.
Locked in.
He asked me, excuse me, I have one question for you. Where are the big pallets of water? And he said this really fast, and I was just like,
The thing is, I feel like I would have been able to pick up what he was asking.
To be fair, there's like keywords.
No,
like
but, like,
agua.
they-
Yeah, like,
everybody,
aqua,
okay,
aqua.
over there.
no, but it was like when Hispanic people are like when they speak Spanish to each other, it's very fast. It's
Yeah.
very like
That is true.
like intertwined. So like
yapping.
I don't usually get it because it's so fast, but because like I felt like I was just talking to my friend. Like I'm Duolingo. What do you want from me?
Through the owl.
Yeah.
I'm the little out.
I'm the owl
owl
that's gonna
My
murder
phone-
your
my phone is
family.
popping up.
Dude, I get so many fucking emails and fucking notifications every single day from that fucking owl. She's like, we miss you. It's
Yeah,
like,
really.
I'd miss me too, bitch.
Mm.
Like, I'm fucking great at Duolingo.
I was for like a month, and then the bird threatened me a bit too much, and it got a bit
Yeah.
shirty, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, I
So-
need to. Does Duolingo have
American, yeah.
Does it have Korean on it?
No,
Yeah,
Korean is something that it has Korean to English, but learning Korean off an app is kind of crazy.
Fucking.
I don't need to
I
be
tried to
able to
learn
read it.
Mandarin one time.
That you need.
What was
Yeah.
Ma?
I feel like a lot of
Oh,
the Asian languages are not on like language apps.
They're
and
not because like the translations are so wild.
Yeah, it kind of blows because I want to try to learn.
Well, a lot of Eastern
Japanese
ever
or
eat sake
Korean.
waffle. A lot of
Eastern.
Eastern countries aren't like even just like just Arabic isn't even on Duolingo. Like just stuff like that. Like
Too
something
complicated.
Tupac.
Too complicated.
Oh, I was like Tupac made
I
it.
thought you
I
were
was
just
like,
saying Tupac for a
I
second.
was just
the
like,
thing is, like,
I don't know if he did.
I find like as an English speaker, we go to I don't know if you get it over there because I suppose the country's so big, but like we'll go to France and just expect people to speak English and understand it.
We have that here.
I think we do that
expect
too.
that,
Yeah.
Like
Like,
the biggest
Arab.
stigma is people going to like fucking Mexico and being like, I saw a TikTok actually of this couple who moved to Mexico and they're like, we're moving back to America because no one wants to speak English to us. And it's just like,
The thing is,
Yeah.
like we, from our perspective, Americans as tourists are just the worst.
Are we really
No.
that bad though?
yes.
Oh yeah. Like I can't think of any examples, but I've seen a few TikToks of stuff, and it's just like all of Europe can agree that American tourists are just
Yeah, I can agree
Fair
with that. I mean, when Logan Paul went to Japan,
yeah. That was
we have
nice.
a lot
bad.
of really bitchy and annoying older people, and the younger generation is. I feel.
I
Like
think
is
the
also
younger
really bad.
generation
Is that just-
is better. But
What?
no,
I
like
think
our, dude, I feel like Gen Z
Don't
and
say
like
our generation, Mister Fucking 50-year-old man.
True.
Wadism,
I do agree,
we're the same
I
age.
do-
You have to take offense.
Are you?
Yeah, me and Wadism are like the
You're
same.
50.
and a half actually? 27.
Okay. But
Hmm.
that's not the same age.
I'm 27.
Okay, buddy.
God damn it.
Yeah, no, I find our generation and below, I think, are much more accepting.
I
But
think they're more accepting, but I also think they're a lot more.
I think it just depends on.
wow.
brain ride.
brain rotted.
Yeah, but like
Kai
we-
Cenat generation.
I feel like depending. So
Real.
they're either like fucking autistic and like fucking like bouncing off the walls, or sorry, that was fucking autistic as fuck. Or they are, or they're super respectful. I mean, like just these fucking like I mean, we talked about
True.
it before. Like our neighbor kids, like super fucking
I
respectful.
guess it's always
Like,
been like that.
it just depends on who's raising them and.
Do you? Yeah, I was
It's
gonna
not-
say, does
it's
that
not
not just come
difficult.
down to the parents?
Yeah, I think so. It's not difficult to be a decent person, is it? Like
No.
I can do some dickish things, but I'll still try it. Like strangers, I'll always try to be polite.
Depends on the.
But
I give what I'm received.
Yeah. What?
Is that gay?
That's gay.
Enough about your uncle. Yeah, no, like I'll always like open doors for people and stuff in public and that.
Yeah.
If I was in another country as well, I'd try to respect their rules.
Well, I
Yeah.
think as a fully grown man, somebody was talking about this. I forget who the fuck was talking about it, but there's always that low level threat of violence of like, I'm a dick to this guy. We could just fight right now.
Yeah.
And as like a kid, and then also as a woman, you don't really have that.
Well,
I feel like,
uh,
or at least they don't really feel like
but-
they do. They obviously
much
they have
worse
it,
could happen.
but they don't know.
If you don't know, now you know.
See, this is why I'll sometimes go out in the middle of the night, and if I see a woman jogging, I'll sprint at her as hard as I can and as fast as I can,
We did
Just
that
so
joke
she
last
knows.
night.
Yeah,
just so that she knows that she's safe if there's any weirdos about.
Yeah. I'm really fast. I can catch up.
we
Insane.
we did this
Yeah,
last
yeah,
night.
I'll bring a net as well, and I'll wave it about, and I'll be like,
I'll
"Don't worry."
catch them. They come
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. And they always scream and stuff. I'm like, I'm saving you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I was dropping Mamba off. I took him to the vape store last night. I was dropping him off on the way, so I was going to work, and I was dropping him off, and there was like a lady walking in our parking lot, and he's just like, I told him, I was like, this is why I know our neighborhood is safe, because a woman is feeling safe enough to walk around alone at night. And then he's like, yeah, that's right. And I was just like, you should get out and go chase her. Let her know that
we cannot have that going on around here.
You
Let her know that there's an
making it
alpha
home
male
tonight.
about.
we want to keep this rent low.
We gotta change this.
Oh fuck!
They're going to find the contents of your purse and it's going to be locked away in evidence.
Oh no!
My purse? Do you guys carry a purse? Are you guys a man purse? Would you guys carry a man purse?
No.
You mean this trusty old thing?
No way you're about to bust out a merce right now.
It's a wallet.
The wallet. It's a wallet.
I was just hoping that he was going to pull out like a little like Louis Vuitton like handbag, and it's just like, you mean this little thing?
Can we see what coins I've not got any. No.
Sometimes I carry like this like sling backpack.
What's a backpack? Backpacks don't count.
But it's like a
I'm talking
sling.
like
It's
little-
like over the shoulder.
I'm talking about like little satchels or like little.
A
Like-
fucking fanny pack.
Yeah.
I've always seen the guys that wear the fanny pack on the front.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Well, that's what,
that doesn't look like a bad idea.
sometimes
Yeah,
it
man,
doesn't, but
it's-
then like I'd feel like so weird.
Check your fanny pack, man.
I've seen people
So this
doing
is. I'm looking at coins. Don't know why. This is Turkish lira, and around the edge, lira, Lira. But like around the edges, you can see that it's got some writing, and part of it says "come,"
yeah.
which is funny because that is my ejaculation. This is a 50 pence piece. I've not
Ooh.
actually seen any. Whoa! Look at that 50 pence piece.
Oh my! How many
Well,
is that?
it's not
50
round. That's
pence.
cool.
So what's a pence?
cool.
Is that a penny?
It's like their cents.
So that's 50 cents
Oh.
basically. It's called a piece because the Queen is an absolute hottie.
Here's a quarter.
Fair enough.
That's a penny.
Our quarter
That's a
has
penny.
our queen on
Wait,
it.
we have a penny too. Who stole it from who?
That's a penny.
Who
No,
was
we
that
made
Our
first?
penny?
Who was here first? The British were here first.
What is that? Is that a nickel?
This is a penny.
You can't call them that anymore.
I
Good one.
don't right. I don't understand American.
Abraham
currency.
Lincoln.
So
We
this
have
is a two. This is
a
a
penny?
2
I
pence.
dropped it.
This is going to be. This is going to be really good for the audio listeners.
Just fucking clinking.
I'll be honest, we have more visual than audio, so this works out fine.
Well, we're cute.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing.
Can you multiply by 0? There's a 5 pence piece.
So there's a
That's
nickel.
like your nickel,
so that's
yeah.
5
That's
cents.
their nickels.
Here's a dime, which is
What's a dime?
twice as
10
much as
pence.
a nickel,
10
but it's smaller.
10
that-
pentaboons.
So it's
So a dime
10.
is 10. See, that's our 10.
See, and then here's
so much
5.
bigger.
The
Oh my-
5 is the
I mean,
bigger
that
one.
makes
Oh
sense.
fuck!
But then there's a. Oh, actually, let's do the 20 next. I'm going.
20?
All the
And then I've got this.
all of them here.
Is that a
except
lemon?
for-
Oh,
That's a Terry's chocolate orange.
Hell yeah, it is. I'm so glad he knew what it was.
Yeah, we got them. I could go through them. That's a 20 pence piece. Notice that it's actually 7-sided.
7.
What-
What a
How the
odd.
fuck?
What
It's like
is
the
this?
pyramids, probably.
What is octagon septicon? Decepticon. Oh my god!
Eight.
Throw that shit away.
Oh no. It's gonna turn into a fucking robot. Show him a quarter. We got
I don't know how-
25
yeah,
cents.
show me a quarter. A quarter was 25 because
Yup.
although I did hear a funny story about Americans once.
That one's a quarter.
This is our 50p.
There's nickel.
See, we don't really
What's in
make
there's-
we don't
what's
really
in
make
the
50
dime?
cents anymore, do we?
What's a
No.
nickel? What's it
half
made
dollar.
of? What's a nickel made of?
Nickel.
They're all made of the same.
You
The
got
only one that's-
creative. You got creative with that one.
The only one that's different material is the penny. It's copper.
Mhm.
So you don't have you have dollar coins?
Yes,
We do, but
They're
we don't
just-
really make them anymore.
Our coins just
No.
aren't as big.
We don't
This
actually
is-
use them
This
that
is a
much.
quid.
Yeah.
That's a quid.
What is a quid?
A pound.
What's the difference between a quid and a pound?
The same thing.
Don't,
The
so
one
why
there's
two
two different
words?
names.
It's 100.
I guess we have like
So-
dollar and buck.
Right.
Oh.
So one of these
It's like
is
slang.
100 of them.
I think the biggest thing, it's so confusing because like I'll be like whenever I'll edit like for Excel or some shit, and I'll be like, we'll talking about payments, and he's like, I'll be like, at one point it'll be 60 quid, next point it'll be 60 pounds. I'm just like, all right, are these different or?
It's the same thing. Quid, pound are the same thing.
Whenever I message him, I say 60 LB.
Liberian dollars. We have a lot of different slang names. So like tenner. What do you think of
I kind of
what?
I'm gonna take a wild guess. Oh no, Pete took my guess. Well,
10 quids.
10, just quid, singular.
Okay, but there's 10 of them, though, so
it's plural amount, so it's kind of weird.
I'm annoyed that you pointed that out because now I'm not going to be able to notice.
Would it be 10 pound then?
10 pounds.
No, so it's no S.
But it's only 10 quid.
Exactly. So.
Oh, that's going to piss me off. Anyway, and then you can also call a tenner a benner if you're like
Ben 10.
Oh.
Yes.
If you're like East London, like
shout out my city.
I mean, I'm kind of East London, I suppose.
Hey, Worlds is in London this year.
Will you take me to South London?
Nobody watches League.
No, don't go to South London. Don't go to South London.
No one watches League, Angel.
I know. Never mind.
It's a shithole.
What's the worst city in the UK?
Liverpool.
No, Liverpool's quite nice. I've never been Blackpool. I don't know.
It's a real place, Angel. I wasn't making a reason.
Winchester.
I thought we were just gonna start saying different pool.
Winchester's very nice.
I don't know.
What about Manchester? Let's just name every British place that we know.
Gloucester.
Wales.
Manchester's nice. No, Manchester's not nice. Birmingham's a shithole, but only because of the people.
What's the one that people always tweet about? Remember the one guy who's like, I live in fucking blah, blah, blah. It's fucking raining every day.
Oregon?
It's probably Birmingham.
Birmingham. Oh, it was Birmingham.
Like the palace?
No.
That's a shithole. Birmingham's nice as a city. It's just the people there are just fucking thick as shit.
Like they got that ass on them?
No, as in like stupid, silly, and
that must make
your thick is different than our thick.
Yeah.
Our thick is good.
Damn, you thick as hell. Get slapped.
Manchester's nice, but it will look nicer when it's finished.
For British people, that's a hitter. I know it.
Where else?
I know London.
London's. I mean, there's parts of it I wouldn't go, but that's only because of the
gangs,
the knife crime, and it's not really gangs. It's not like
I watched Top Boy.
Yeah.
Drive-by stabbing.
Seen Peaky Blinders.
Yep.
I'm not part. Yeah, that was set in Birmingham. But like, because I'm not part of like that gang culture, gang shit. You know.
What's your set?
True.
My set.
Summer House.
What are you repping?
The Peaky fucking Blinders.
The Happy Sunshine Bus.
he wanted to say a real name, but he thought he'd get stabbed.
No, I was implying that I have like mental illness.
I was going to imply that you were gay.
Le petit moi?
Do people really get attacked by acid?
Sorry.
He's taking a little hit it.
Do people really get attacked by acid? Oh fuck!
It's happened a few. It's had a few.
I feel like we've had more acid attacks than most.
We've had a few acid attacks, but like, I mean, look, it happens.
It does happen, you know. I mean, it's also, where do people get this acid from? Is there just like a local plant?
I had never mind.
It's called acid. Like, when I think of acid, I think of like green bubbly goop.
Why can people buy this?
So like, is that just there's just vats of it like somewhere, like in like evil villain horror stories?
There is like, yeah, it'll be that evil genius tower. Actually, I can see out the window. Doofenshmirtz Incorporated.
My acid face erasinator.
No, Perry the Platypus is pulling up too. He'll handle it.
That'll be the one. Yeah, nah. So what were we talking about? Can't remember.
Worst city.
Worst city in London. I mean,
somehow we got the Doofenshmirtz.
What city? What town would that be in?
Different parts of London are bad for different reasons.
Fair.
No, that's a lie. They're all bad for the same reason. But
Right.
yeah, it's not really gangs. It's more just people that listen to rap music and think that they're gangsters all of a sudden because
Okay.
like we
I
can't.
thought we were going.
I feel like your guy's bad though is like
No one
is
has
like the
guns
LA
over here.
Hills.
You're not going to be 50 Cent. Do you know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
will.
we'll fucking
Okay.
take you to O
Get
Block.
rich or die trying.
Oh,
Take
that-
take him to O Block.
okay. So I was
No.
doing prank calls this morning with my coworkers.
What the fuck? What are you, 10?
No, dude. It was I
That
got
shit's funny. Fuck you.
so. First of all, I got a spam
So
call.
you work at like 2 a.m?
No, I did it at like 8 a.m. I was playing Fortnite. Come on.
Understand.
So I got a spam call. And I answered. They said they were saying like it was like some tax reduction, like fucking
TV license
company.
people.
Yeah,
Mm,
and they
they're
saying,
scared.
like-
Tons of them.
I don't know what the fuck they are, but I called them back and I'm like, hey, who are you? And they're like, hey, like we're a tax reduction service, blah blah blah. I was just like, oh, okay, well I owe so much. Please help me.
Oh.
And then they were like, they was like, I don't have time for this. And I was just like, I do. You want to talk? Like, what's going on? What are you doing? And then she hung up on me.
the fuck?
I gave the number to my
Worst
coworker.
scammer ever.
I gave my
It's
number.
rude.
I gave
It's
that
just
number
rude.
to my coworker, and he's the perfect mime, not mime because they don't talk. He's the perfect parrot because I was able to sit there and he would just say exactly what I would say and like no, it was really good because I don't think he could do it on his own.
Mm.
But he called. He spent
He can't
40
think on his own.
minutes.
He's
He spent 40
I'm trying
minutes
to get
on
my
the
camera
phone,
up.
just wasting this guy's time,
Based.
and it was so fucking funny. But this brings me to my next point. I had another coworker, like, because they wanted to keep doing it. They wanted to call random numbers. I was just handing out numbers to them. I had him call fucking O-Blocks, fucking the leasing
No.
office for that complex.
Oh no.
no way.
Do you know what O-Block is? Wadism?
I got a clue.
O-Block is the worst crime-filled like apartment complex in.
Yeah.
We love O Block.
Is it
here.
Chicago or
That's in.
Detroit?
That's in. Well,
Chicago.
it's in Chicago,
Chicago,
but it's the
yeah.
worst in all of United States.
So it's super dangerous.
There's like at least one murder a day, probably.
You know what?
That's
And
a-
you know what's crazy? Their
Eddie him out.
website makes it look like it's like sunshine and rainbows over there. It's so crazy.
Please move to O
And
Block.
like I was like scrolling down, like looking for the number. I was like, this is the O Block. This is crazy. But I had him try to call them. They didn't answer.
Wait. They should have answered. That's just rude.
Mm.
That is rude. You know, I was gonna have him leave a message, but he didn't.
I'm doing a fantasy football draft.
In your brain?
No, on the other screen.
If you-
I'll be honest, this is a lot longer than 2 secs. I don't know if it's like different like quids over there or something.
I think
don't
it's
know.
probably
This might be-
the pound system.
This might be way more than 2 secs for you, Momo, but this is normal
That's a good
for
one.
some people.
Not you.
Not me either. somewhere somebody's like, this is 2.
Out of the 3 of us, there's only one person having sex right now.
Damn.
That's what you think.
I'm back.
Liar.
It hasn't happened yet, Angel.
You don't know that.
I do. I read your
I do.
diary,
You told me this morning
and he told me.
or last night. No, I didn't.
All right, Wadism.
What?
We have
My OBS is blurry as shit. Looks like someone's glasses have just been taken off.
it's Peter when he puts his glasses back on.
He gets to hear it just defocuses.
I think you just need to sit really close for the rest of the.
Okay, we can work. I'll probably be gone shortly because it's May the 4th and I'm doing a big drinking game tomorrow.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
free?
Based. Sam.
I think that's what we all chose before.
As
Is
a
that the
film,
one?
as a
Yeah.
film,
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, as a film, Jim, like as a standalone film, Empire is the best film.
I like this camera angle.
As a film, the Empire Strikes Back is the best one, but as a Star Wars film, free Revenge of the Sith.
Mine's
it just
Rogue
goes so
One.
crazy.
Psych.
Yeah,
I want to say,
that.
I don't watch Star Wars.
That's good. You
What?
can
You're lame.
pretend we're talking about Avengers while we talk about Star Wars.
I love this. All right. So
All right.
Captain America.
Yeah. He's good. But then Ahsoka comes in.
Captain
That's
America
like-
versus
that's
Darth
Gamora.
Vader.
No, that's Gamora.
Okay.
Older Ahsoka or younger Ahsoka?
Like fuckability, or
That's crazy. She's like 13 when she
Yikes.
gets introduced.
Yeah.
you asked the question, man. I didn't.
I think she was better written in the Clone Wars. But I feel like the new show is still cool.
I agree.
I like to
seeing
see
it
that
all in live
they took
action.
her story and they actually like made their own thing from it, you know?
Yeah.
Versus like
I
just
mean,
writing some random bullshit.
it's Filoni though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. I will. I've got one last point before I go because I've got to be up early, and it is currently 2:30 in the morning.
He lied to
Half
me.
two.
Have to. That's a good
That's
ass measurement.
crazy.
In-person podcasts are generally so much cooler. To be fair,
It is really nice. I
Yeah.
mean, even just doing this, like to where like half of it is in person. I like it a lot.
I think it's cool. I think this is probably our best. I always say this every time we talk about it, but I think this is our best idea that we've come up with yet.
Yeah.
Because we're just funny and good at talking. I feel like
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I
all
mean?
three
So
of
you've
us.
just got
Yeah.
you kind of just got to rock it and like just enjoy it as
Yeah,
well.
we can like it's literally just us talking and we can make content
Yeah.
from it. So I like it.
just because it's a
Yeah.
chance to hang out with the boys too, especially
Yeah.
if you're busy and shit now. So and then
I
you,
quite like this
you're
angle.
lame.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I quite like it. This might just be the new normal.
Do any of your friends like? Do they tell you that you look like MXZ but like with a beard?
No, I think you'll find he looks like me, but with less with a more shit beard.
When are you gonna fight KSI?
Next week.
Yeah.
Oh, been training.
He would fucking kill me. Yeah. No, I never watched him. Like everyone over here is like. Sorry, I'm just moving my webcam really fucking nearly now. But like everyone over here is like, oh my god, I watched him when I was a kid. Like he was one of the
Yeah.
reasons I started YouTube. I was like, I didn't watch him until I was about 20.
I don't think I
So,
ever
like-
actually watched him.
Yeah.
I watched him play FIFA when I was younger because I was into FIFA. FIFA.
Like my introduction to YouTube was like Modern Warfare 2 fucking trick shots and stuff like that.
Mine was
Yeah.
KYR Speedy.
W.
Good choice.
PewDiePie.
Right.
Tabuscus.
Never watched PewDiePie until
I didn't
about
Bridge.
a year ago. Until the bridge incident.
The
Yeah,
bridge-
then I
the
was
bridge
like,
brought me in.
finally, someone's saying things I agree with. Tabuscus back in the day, yeah, I did watch.
I would listen to like his like little songs.
Yeah, the trailer, the literal trailers.
The
So-
Tabuscus incident.
Right, Wadism. I know that you have your you had your point, but I know people are trying to leave right now. But I do have a viewer question.
Yep.
A viewer question.
Yes.
Who the fuck has asked this question?
You don't want
You
to know.
managed to find one viewer.
Yes.
Where did you put this on Twitter?
I actually no. I commented myself and no.
ChatGPT question.
Would you guys rather be blind or a little person?
Well,
person.
I'm halfway there because I'm 5'9", and apparently that's midget height for.
Hey, we're like the same height.
No,
That-
Angel.
Bro, I've had so
Angel,
much.
why
shit
do you
being
always
5'9".
rather lie?
Angel, you got to stop thinking you're 5'9". I mean, it's a good
That's what it
confidence
says on my
booster.
license.
It's
My
a good-
point exactly.
It's
I'm
a- They lied to you.
5'9". I have received so much shit about being the most average height for a white male of my age
Yeah.
in the last 3 years.
I'm 5'9" too.
What was the question?
too.
Sorry, I saw
Oh
red there.
yeah.
So blind or little person, and little person being below
Like Danny
4 feet,
DeVito.
4 feet or lower.
Like straight up dwarf type
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, I would
I
rather be
think
a
I'd
dwarf.
rather be same.
You get buffs to mining, crafting.
You get
Do I
better.
get to wear dwarven armor?
Yes,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, and it has a
That's
buff for you
cool.
too.
You get to kill goblins, probably.
Oh fuck yeah, sign me up. Yeah.
Do I
Blind,
get
you
the
just
trait
can't
where
see
I can
shit.
move? Do I get the trait where I can like mine under the mountain to like move my army?
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
Warhammer.
Is my agility higher or lower?
It would be
Much
higher
lower.
because you're
Lower.
smaller.
But your
You can't
strength
jump.
is like
Your
I think you get
strength
better
does
strength.
no, it's a little bit diminished. It's more focused, but it's slightly diminished.
Who's the blind
So what
guy
is
we can make
it?
fun of?
Is it like my?
Do you get really good at music and singing?
I'm gonna be the odd one out here. And I'm gonna say I'd rather be blind.
Why?
I feel like there's less of a handicap that I have versus like because if a little person has a jump for everything, we have to have special cars made.
Let's have a fight. Little person versus blind person.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as a little person grabs onto my leg, I know where he's at. Done.
You seem convinced, but hear me out. Read Braille to me right now.
Well,
I'm not blind yet, so I don't. I haven't learned. And also being able to read, like, imagine just being able to like run your hand across the paper. Read a book.
You can do those videos where like he's staring right at somebody and then he's like, I'm blind.
Oh yeah, and he's like licking the ice cream like all seductively. And he's just like
totally a bait. Like an absolute bait. And he's just like, what the fuck are you looking at?
Staring at like some girl's tits. It's like, I'm blind.
Here's my cane.
This is
that
fine.
is sexual assault.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, because you're blind, so technically it's not.
Well, I haven't touched anything yet.
Mm.
Why?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going. No, I'm not going to either. Stop setting me up. All right, so it's 3v1 then. Everyone's gonna be a little person but me.
I think so.
Okay, let me actually.
Plus, I'm gonna be like I'd literally be like there because I already got my Spider-Man like agility and my fucking like my instincts. So I'll basically be Daredevil.
Can humans do echolocation?
Yes, if they learn.
Then I would probably do it. I would probably be blind.
What if you weren't born as this, but you turned into it tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'd be blind.
That's nuts. You're
No.
fucked. You'd have no job.
I can do my job. I know where
You
everything is at.
Go there.
I know that.
Do
How are you
that.
gonna get to your job? How are you gonna get to your job?
Bus, bitch.
Where's the bus? Where's the closest bus station?
You think that
There's
blind
no-
people just don't know how to commute? Like there's
I'm saying you've never been blind before. You wake up tomorrow, you're blind. You're
Watch this.
I literally go, hey Siri, order me an Uber.
Hey, can I get back?
Go to
Momo,
work.
can you help me get to my room?
and then it takes you an hour to
Hello?
walk down the stairs.
No, because handrail. What do you think these ADA guidelines are for, man? Like we have them for a reason.
And then you get to the bottom of the
Disabilities
stairs, and then
Act.
you're
I
like,
don't know.
Could you get a carer?
"Fuck, where do I go?"
I have a girlfriend already.
Damn.
So easy
if
peasy. Seeing
if
eye
I'm-
cat.
If I'm blind, is it an excuse to shit myself?
Have you guys seen the Scary Movie 2
It's an
or
excuse to
it's
piss
like-
on the floor.
it's like Scary Movie 2 or 3 where there's a blind guy or a girl, I forget who, but they're blind and they're like a fucking old church. And they think that they're going to the outhouse, but they're going into a confessional stand, and they're just shitting into the confessional stand because they're blind. They think that they're in the outhouse.
Dude.
So yes, it is an excuse. You'd be like, "Oh, I saw that my pants were down."
Shat in the mop bucket inside the closet.
Dude, I've seen a video of like some homeless guy in the subway. He shit in the maintenance worker's mop bucket. I was just like, what the fuck?
That's just New York, bro.
It was. Oh.
There's a
that
fucking
sounds
3 foot
like-
long rat next to him.
Nice. Well, what I'll do is I'll leave you with. I've written a list. This is something I've kept for the last year. Actually,
You love your lists.
I've got a list of
He's an
things
organized
that.
man.
This list is called things that fuck me off.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Cyclists. There's
Yes.
no more elaboration on that. People named Dylan, and then in brackets, wet name the ready sorted crisps of blokes.
Are we talking YLAN or ILLON?
YLAN.
Okay.
Wearing jeans without socks is fucking creepy. It's weird. Don't do it.
All right, you're good.
Talking about like
Thank you.
Yeah. out of
jeans and
place.
then like sandals or
Yeah.
some shit.
No, just no. Why wear? The only times you wear jeans is if you're outside of the house and actually doing stuff. Don't wear jeans at home. It's fucking weird. Power tools.
Have I been fucking you off this whole time, then?
Nah. It's not bothering me that much. But it's just a bit weird. Power tools. Not sure why I
They're
put that because power tools are kind of based. I think
make it go manual only.
I think I'd been woken up by power tools that morning. Same with this next one, lawnmowers, and then in brackets, ban lawn mowing before 12 a.m.
Hmm.
Was
Then
that
you'll
all
like
the
this next
time?
one.
Perhaps a license for it.
Yeah, the French. That's on there.
W.
Hell yeah.
Men with
Nice.
blue eyes, and then in brackets, just not necessary, is it?
True.
Not sure why I put that. who make their only personality trait chicken nuggets.
W.
Just a little small girl in my chicken nugget.
Yeah. And then people on mobility scooters. You don't even control your legs. What makes you think you control the streets? That's all I've got.
I think that's a perfect note to end on.
Bravo.
I think I just don't like people with disabilities. I think that's my
Oh
issue.
my god.
Well,
It's
it's gonna be a sudden end.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this has been episode number 15 of the Yap Squad. Thank you so much for joining us, Wadism. If you're listening to this on Spotify, go ahead and give us a follow and 5-star rating if that's a thing on there. I forget. Go ahead and, if you're watching this and listening to this on YouTube, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Hit that bell. Get notified every time we go live. It's every Thursday at 5 a.m. Central Time, by the way, is the upload dates. Go ahead and follow Wadism. All his links will be down below. He's a great YouTuber, great content. Go ahead and follow all the Winkies too. Love their content, love all their shits. Love it all. Go ahead and repost all their things. Make sure you put the Subway Surfers or GTA clips underneath it. That's the best way to get recognized by them.
Don't credit them either. Just steal that shit.
If you are a Winkies fan, hi. All of our socials will be down below. You can follow us too. I'm trying to hop on that bandwagon.
They won't have got this far. Don't worry. The retention's through the floor.
We got Angel, Mamba, Wadism. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening and everything like that. And we'll see you all again next week with our next special guest, Barack Obama.
That'll get him. That'll get him to come back.
Yep, they're coming back. We'll see you guys
The
next
Queen
week.
Elizabeth II.
Goodbye.
How many Queen Elizabeths are there?
I don't know.
Oh, she's
One.
coming.
There was only one in my heart.
Whoopsie.
She's dead now.
Well,
We'll
it's
do a
like,
seance or something.
Recording.